Sounds like nonsense.
Nonsense.
Sounds like nonsense.
Now that sounds like nonsense.
That sounds like nonsense.
Sounds like nonsense.
You know what
to
that
me.
sounds like?
Sounds like nonsense.
That sounds like
Sounds like
nonsense.
nonsense.
Sounds like
Is this what it's gonna
nonsense.
sound like?
Sounds like nonsense.
Sounds like nonsense.
no.
Sounds like nonsense.
It's nonsensical.
And it sounds like this.
Oh.
Hey there.
Hello.
Happy Sunday.
Happy
Yeah.
Sunday.
It feels like it's been forever since we've all four been together,
It does.
It's been a while.
just the four of us without a whole bunch of over talking.
Yeah.
right.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about those Dodgers?
Yeah, buddy.
Woo.
We haven't even talked since then.
Right. Yeah, we were after the horrible night a couple Saturdays ago. It all worked out.
It certainly did. L.A. and L.A. Lakers, two
What?
world titles in 1 year. That's
That's
pretty,
right, huh?
Oh.
That's pretty cool.
It is
About
awesome.
10 days apart.
Yeah.
That's sweet, man. Well, before
Not
we get
bad.
started, Jeff, I have a question for you.
Oh boy.
What's your stage fright situation?
What's my stage fright situation?
Yeah, while you're taking a piss?
Oh.
Where at?
Anywhere. Like at home, do you have it? It seems like it would just be kind of an in public situation.
No, none.
None, you just go. Like
Yeah.
that's big dick energy.
I'm pretty good going anywhere.
I have to admit, when I was young, oh, fuck. You know, someone sat next to me or whatever. Not sat, I'm not asking them. But, you know, at a pee trough, there was no way I could pee. But now, fuck it.
Oh,
Whip it out.
at the pea trough
I'll
is
cross
super
streams with
sketchy.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet you would, you dirty bastard. The pea trough is the most fucking. It's scary. Sometimes, you know what? Normally, I don't give a shit. I piss at gas stations on my tire and stuff from time to time. Used to before I got the little tiny car. It'd be a lot weirder now with the little car.
Right.
But with my truck, I would do that. But every now and again, there'd be someone standing next to me. I don't know what I just couldn't do it. Just couldn't do
It
it.
just shuts it off, huh?
Just done. That's it.
Are you like that too, Courtney, when you stand up and pee? Or you...
It's so interesting that you guys are talking about this because I read an article this week about how to
Of course
pee.
you did.
Well, because it came up and I was like, oh, this sounds like nonsense. So it talks about how to pee and there's like certain things that you need to do and stuff like that. And I'm not prepared with the article, but the one thing that it does say is that you shouldn't hover, which is like something that I do at the studio. And I just
Really?
realized, yeah, you're not supposed to hover. Like,
Why?
it says that it like constricts the flow. And so like, yeah. So there are certain places where I definitely hover.
I tried to hover before taking a shit at the punk rock bowling, like in the VIP, the little thing. I shit all over the back of the portalet on
Oh,
accident.
that's so gross. And that lady was
I know
so
that poor
awesome.
lady. I know. I felt bad. I
Yeah.
felt bad for her because she went right in after me and she was like, "You dirty bitch."
I know.
I would encourage everyone, even those listening, do some traveling. Do some crazy traveling to some corners of the earth. Not that I've done much, but I did go to Africa. And you want to talk about hover?
Oh.
There's 2 planks of wood and a hole.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You just got to squat it in.
Yep. And this was early in our trip, and pretty much everybody got a stomach bug at one time or another.
Oh.
This just happened to be my time at the worst possible spot.
Oh no.
I mean, we're in the bus. It takes a while. We're going to, I don't know, remember the name of the place of it, but it's where Lucy's skull is.
Oh, yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
That is a Neanderthal. No. Older than Neanderthal. Go on.
What was considered the oldest skull, and I think they found one a couple of years ago. So, but it's still way up there. Really crazy, awesome experience once I got out of the bathroom because I went in there just desperate, and I'm like, oh my goodness. Yeah.
So 2 planks of wood and a hole.
And a hole in the ground.
You know what's weird about that is that they all had Toto washlets. Every single place. They didn't have toilets, but the washlets and the bidets, they were there for you.
Oh, because of the song Africa?
No.
Toto sings Africa?
I could have gone for some rains.
No, the Toto, the Toto washlets, the bidet. I had a
Yes?
slip there.
What did you just do?
I didn't do it. But you know what I'm talking about, the
I heard
bidet. Yeah. The sprays in your butt, cleans you off.
Oh, now I get it. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
I'm
god
sorry. Yeah.
damn. Well, hey,
You're thinking Japan.
oh man. Well, welcome to the Sounds Like Nonsense podcast, everyone. I am your host, Jeb. On the number 2s, we have
I am
Mr.
going-
Will Ridge.
Number 2s.
Yeah. I know.
On the number 2s.
I'm going home pretty soon.
On the couch is my beautiful wife, Courtney.
Hello.
And out in Raleigh is Mr. Jeff.
I was going number 4 in Africa.
Going number 4. Ooh, that's a good story. All right, so what we're going to do each week is we're going to listen to some new bands and artists maybe you've never heard of. So who's ready for some new fucking music?
I am.
This guy.
That's
We
good.
are.
Dude, we got a good fucking show today. I'm super pumped on our interview and guest today. It's my new favorite album. It's my favorite album since Pear's Green Star album.
Wow.
I've been listening to this thing like on repeat.
Really?
A friend of mine has been trying to get me into this band for a long time, and they've been on kind of like a. They're always in my shuffle. Like they're always there, but I never kind of went through their discography or whatever you want to say and really take a listen. But this new album made me do that, and I'm a huge fan now. Super stoked that Get Dead is on the show today.
Yeah.
Great. And we'll
Yeah.
be interviewing
Sam, the singer.
Okay,
Yeah,
great. Fantastic.
So it's gonna
He's got
be
a great voice.
Yeah, dude. It's gonna be fucking awesome. And who else do we have on the show today, Courtney?
We also have Neeviem with their song Indifferent, and Jeff. This is a female-fronted band as well.
Again?
So again,
Nice.
a couple weeks in a row there. Well, last week, whatever, was the Halloween show. And then we also have Doc Rotten with Better Days, and so excited because they actually provided a video, so we will actually hear from Doc Rotten.
Nice. That's going to be fucking awesome. We got a lot of people that recently, they're playing along finally. We're so stoked.
Yay!
All you guys, all we can do is help you promote your band more. So we've got a lot of messages on the phone. Some people have made little videos for us and
It's
sent them
rad.
in. Super fun.
you
It's
go.
I'm so stoked to see your guys' faces and get a little bit more of your personalities of your band, you know? So
It's really fun.
call in and give us those paranormal stories. Give us, maybe bands need to give questions for Jeff.
Oh.
yeah.
Keep sending in your Brian Adams whistling, please.
No, we're done with the fucking whistling forever.
Not forever,
No.
but for now.
Yeah,
It's coming back.
for now we are. Well, Jeff, do you have any standouts this week out there in Raleigh? I know that maybe a couple weird things happened. Anything in the news?
Not that I paid much attention to. I tried to tune out. I registered my vote, and then it's like whatever's going to happen is going to happen. That got crazy.
It's still crazy right now. As we say every week, just about we're a week behind on the election, or on our recording. But the election just happened. Biden had his big speech last night. Trump says,
We're gonna go to court.
No,
Yeah.
it's not gonna happen. But North Carolina, way to go, Jeff. I hold you
Keeping,
personally responsible.
Trump country. Well, one of my best friends moved to Arizona to get out of California, and he brought Californian Jews with him. So
Yeah,
Oh.
I have
What's
a friend.
up?
I have a friend that just bought a house in Arizona too. He's like, I'm sick of these goddamn Democrats, and it's
And then, yeah.
mwah.
Yeah.
It's 50-50 in this fucking country, you guys. I mean, it's so close. We all are living together. Let's not fool ourselves here. Yeah, interesting stuff.
Very interesting
What,
stuff.
were you watching it the whole time, Jeff, or
nope,
no?
nope. I paid attention a bit on the first night, but it's just overwhelming.
It is.
And it's the same chatter going on both sides, just depending on which side you're on. And then we got the good fortune of it extending to a next night, another night, another night. It just kept going, but it's the same thing over and over. So I was stoked that I jumped out. Strongly recommend the book Hate Inc. Matt
Oh.
Taibbi.
Okay.
Woo!
Yeah.
Help me just kind of see it and just say I'm informed. I know what's going on. It's time. There's no need to just put myself in the spin cycle over and over and
Right.
over.
Well, good stuff. I'm glad you
But I
clocked
kept
out.
dipping my toe back in it. I do have one other thing
Yeah.
that did happen.
All right.
Pretty
exciting.
Let's hear it.
My yoga studio decided to nominate me as Student of the Month for November
What?
2020.
Look at you.
Is that because it's on lockdown? You're the only student.
Pretty
There's
much,
only three
yeah.
people to choose
Wow.
from.
It's slim pickings.
They're
But
taking
but
turns.
How do you earn that? Like you did the most downward dogs in one move, or like
I'm
how
not
do you?
sure what they determine, how that voting system
Yeah,
goes.
that seems interesting.
I'm polite. I do drop some turkey jerky on my teachers. I also request a lot of Radiohead.
Okay.
Okay.
And you don't do what was that guy doing that one time?
Yeah.
Oh, just the crier.
Yeah, the crack.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. He was crying.
Wow, that's right. Yeah. So to commemorate my accomplishment, I have made a T-shirt for myself that I will be donning very soon. It should be here
Oh,
tomorrow.
Nice.
Awesome.
Oh
Yeah.
man. Well, speaking of T-shirts, real quick, I'm going to interject. Will, you had ordered from one of the bands on our podcast, the Bare Minimum.
Oh, that's right.
They sent the Bare Minimum T-shirt.
At the bare minimum.
It's an extra large, and I swear to God, it's like a small or a medium.
It is a Canadian extra large.
Yeah,
or
it
something
is.
like.
It's a Canadian extra large.
I think you would-
they are small, like thinner people
But
or
you,
something.
you just have to remember, guys, I'm like the size of two of you. You know, like when you guys walk around, just think like every time I stand up, you're one of them on my back.
You handed that to me as an extra large, and I was like, "There's no way this is a medium." And I was like, "Is it a youth size extra large?" No.
I still like the graphics, and I still thought it was amazing. So thank you guys.
Yeah.
for letting me
Well,
get
now
that.
Courtney gets to wear it.
I
now-
am so excited because I have it.
Yeah,
Hey, it
Courtney
lives
got
on.
it. Yeah,
That's the thing. Like it's a Courtney shirt, not
I know, she's all happy.
not a Will
I
or
know.
Jeb shirt. Yeah.
It's
Definitely
awesome.
not.
It's awesome.
What about Will? Did you have any standouts?
Oh goodness. What about that actress that got stabbed?
What?
You guys didn't hear about that? Reese.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, I know this one.
Witherspoon?
No, with a fork.
I knew it as with a knife.
I
With a
walked
knife. I
right
meant to say
into
with a
that.
knife, and I heard spoon.
Right
so
into that.
As soon as
Okay, but wait.
I walked into it twice, Jeff, before I caught.
Okay,
I meant
let
to
me
say a
try
knife.
again.
I meant to say a knife.
Yeah.
So I listened to the podcast that she was on with Jason Bateman and two of his friends, their new podcast.
Yeah.
And that was very interesting. And they did a joke, and she was like, "Hardy har har har," and like did the punchline or whatever. You got to listen to that podcast. It's a good one.
That was.
I don't have to now. You
Yeah,
you nailed it.
blew
Sold
the-
it. Hardy har 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 har.
No, she was just like, haha, no, it's not funny. But it's three funny people on that podcast. Jason Bateman, oh God, I forget their names, but the guy from Arrested Development, Job.
Oh
and
yeah.
then-
Will.
Oh,
And then the
No,
guy
that's
from
Will
Will Arnett.
Will Arnett, and then the guy from Will and Grace, the funny guy from Will and Grace.
Oh.
I cannot remember.
Yeah, I know
remember.
here. Oh,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
right on the tip of my tongue.
Yeah, but they have a podcast, and it's good.
Cool. Well, Will, something did happen. You did do something recently, and it has been. It feels like it's been a long time since we've seen you. So maybe this is 2 weeks out.
Oh yeah.
But didn't you buy something?
I got a little inebriated one night.
What?
I got a little inebriated one night, and
Go on.
Just one night.
Just one night. And I thought if I purchased this one little object, it would make me feel really good.
Okay.
Nice.
And how do you feel about it?
Pretty darn bad.
Oh,
Is it here?
No.
What is the object?
yeah.
Oh, just a 1961 car.
You bought a car?
Yes, I did.
Got drunk and bought a car
Oh boy.
on the
And
internet.
I didn't think they were going to take my bill, or accept my.
Oh, it was
my
like an
bid.
auction thing.
It was an auction. eBay. 5, 4. Oh shit! I'm gonna do it. Oh my God!
What kind of
3,
car?
2, 1. They accept it. You're the highest bidder. You win this car.
Wait.
Pay us $9,452 by tomorrow.
William Ridge.
I-
Bad deal.
What kind of car is it?
It's a 1961 Newport Chrysler. It is a 4-door, so no one's gonna like it. I understand, but it was one of those drunken nights of going,
Damn.
"Wow, when is this year gonna be over with?" Hey, but Stacy loved it. Oh, she was just right on.
She did?
She was so happy when I told her about that one.
Yes.
She said, "Shit, well,
Good job, buddy.
good job, buddy." That is not what she said at
No,
all.
it doesn't sound like
Yeah.
a Stacy thing to do.
No.
But it looks cool, right?
Congratulations on winning.
Well, it's not even here yet.
Was it a local one at least? Or
No, it's in Indiana.
Oh my God.
But when is it getting delivered?
Well, I don't know.
What was the shipping on that?
They took my check, but I don't know when it's coming. I have to call
Hang
tomorrow.
on a second.
Yeah.
So I have to believe that your search didn't just start, or did it start there? Did you go straight to the car auction, or how did this build up?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Well, okay. Drinking, crying, sad, Will, so sad, bad. Trying to be funny. That's not funny. Drinking, going through the, eBay. It went from me wanting a coin, got outbid. I wanted to get a book. That was a little too much. Then I said, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just look at some cars right now, huh? Let's just go. Oh, that looks cool.
What
That's
time?
kind of
What time of night?
fuck. I don't know.
It was probably 6.
Probably 6.
Okay. All right. So it wasn't-
And I got
I
out.
didn't even know you could buy a car on eBay.
Oh yeah.
I'm,
Neither did
I'm
I.
aware now.
Neither did I.
Living and learning.
Well, and then I had to put a $500 deposit down that very next day. And I don't know. It just hit me so fast. I don't even know where the car is right now. Could be in transport.
it should be.
Let's hope.
Yeah. You got it. It's coming. We'll add it to your other cars that you don't use.
You're abusive.
I
an
know.
abusive man.
Yeah, no, I'm excited to see it though. It'll be fun. What about you, Courtney? You have any standouts this week? Did you buy a car or?
No, but
What do I need to know?
I was just thinking I would like to have Will's truck now since he's not even using that and he's got another car lot.
You know what?
Car in the car lot.
You want to know something very interesting? I was about thinking of selling it, and now
What?
since you're kind of serious,
yeah.
Well, let's strike a deal.
Let's do
I
it.
might have to think about. But it doesn't have power steering, and I don't know. I'm not saying that you're
I don't
not
know what
strong.
that- I
You
don't
don't
know.
even know what that means.
No.
Courtney.
Oh God.
Can it be fixed?
It's not. You should see the look he just gave me.
It's not even there.
It's not a thing that existed back
Not
then. Courtney.
optional.
Is it something that you can put on? I don't fucking know. Like I'm not a car person.
Look, she's turning red for
Anyways,
some reason.
Yeah.
well, because you guys
Yeah.
are looking at me like I'm a ding dong.
Well, you are a ding
Including the
dong.
new car. How many cars do you have, Will?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh.
Oh,
1, 2, 3, 4. A boat, 5. Another boat, 6.
He's a collector. He
Yeah.
collects things.
okay.
Right. So
6. Are they running? No.
you have 4 cars. I have 4 cars. That's not a big deal.
I know, but you also run a company.
That's right. But
Yeah, so I took the kitten and the mama back that I had, and I did cry this time. I got attached, and then like the kitten got adopted like within days. The mom's still there, which makes me sad. But then 4 days later, I get the another kitten call with a mom and 3 babies. So
we have more cats at our house.
we have more kittens.
Yeah.
Back on it.
And I'm going to say, like, out of all the kittens we had, this one was really cool. I even told Courtney, I was like, if you really want to keep it, you can keep this one. 'Cause it was just really loving and soft. And our cat that we currently have, that is our real cat, before she started doing all this, is an asshole.
She just
Almost completely feral at this point.
Yeah,
Just comes
she's-
in, eats, hisses at you, dips.
yeah.
I was able to pet her once.
Yeah,
Wow,
it's.
once.
I mean, that's the thing. Like, you can get like a pet. Like,
Yeah, that's it.
She'll come up, stick her head up, and one pet. If you go for 2, she's biting you or
Yeah,
clawing
yeah,
you.
yeah.
That's pretty cool. It's real fun to have around the house.
How old is that cat?
She's 2, almost 3.
The feral one?
Yeah.
That's it. Only 3. No, we got her.
No,
she's
I
gonna be
get
4.
her anniversary. She's like almost 3 now.
Oh, you know I have something for you since you are a cat lady.
Oh,
Why does my cat keep pissing on my bed?
because I
She's
don't
mad
know.
at you.
Is it
Yeah,
mad?
it's mad at you, or like it if you put the litter box or they don't like the litter, like that's another indicator. Like so if they don't like the litter box, if it's in a spot where they don't like it, so not to say that you put the litter box on your bed, but like if you find another thing, an area where she goes, more preferably, like if you find that she pees elsewhere, then put the litter box there for a little bit.
Well, this cat's not going to survive very much longer if I can.
But it might be the litter.
If
It might be the
I
litter.
can
They
believe it
don't-
might be the litter, but if this cat keeps pissing in my bed,
Yeah.
basically one piss ruins your bed.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
so-
oh,
cat
I know.
piss is
Now-
I know.
gnarly.
Now I got,
Especially boy cat. Pee.
And it's boy.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
boy.
yeah,
And
yeah.
I got 3 pisses on me already. One
Well,
time he
is it
pissed
neutered?
on me.
That's what you said.
One time I was sleeping, or not sleeping, I'm going, what is going on? It's so warm right now. And I go, I hope I didn't do it. And there's the fucking cat looking straight at me, not even moving. Straight at me. Just urinating.
Locking eyes.
Locking eyes going,
Oh my
look what I'm
gosh.
doing to you.
Oh my gosh.
So
Change my litter.
I'm not happy with
yeah.
this.
No.
I would not
That's
fucking be happy about it.
understandable.
Yeah.
Well, my week, thanks for asking.
Well, you were gonna say it.
I was sick basically all week. I think I got high blood pressure. Something's going on. I got to go do some blood work tomorrow, but
Diabetes?
no, I don't think diabetes, man. Like, I'm not that big.
No.
But, I don't know. I just feel like a little
Well,
out of sorts all week.
Your medication is something where you have to monitor closely, so it just
Yeah.
might be out of whack, and you need to.
Yeah, I have a thyroid
adjust.
thing too. I don't think it's a thyroid thing. I can feel my neck getting hot and I'm real dizzy from time to time and stuff. I'm like, I got to go in.
You need to get it checked, no
I
matter
gotta,
what.
I got to go in and get a check because now I can't concentrate or eat. Really.
COVID
so-
test check? What are we talking
No,
here?
man, I don't have a fever. I can,
That's good.
it's nothing like that. It really does feel like cramps in my stomach and high blood pressure. So I'm like, I have. This is the first time I left the house since Wednesday. So here I am. It's gonna be fun. There's little shame wrappers all over our house from Halloween of all the little candies that we've been eating, and I haven't been doing my diet that I normally stick to.
What was your favorite candy this year?
It's always Reese's. It's always Reese Cups. The ones that
Well?
are supposed to be shaped like a pumpkin or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Kit Kat.
Kit Kat.
Oh,
Interesting.
Okay.
I know what Courtney's is, but
Well, I like Twix or the Dove dark chocolate ones. Those were pretty good this year.
what about you, Jeff?
$100,000 bar.
100 grand. God, you're so old. I thought you were gonna say Heath Bar Crunch. So another weird thing that happened to me this week, it happened a couple weeks ago. Like I said, we haven't been here for a while, but learned the middle finger history. Have you guys seen that going around?
No.
Did Stick tell you this?
Stick told me,
Yeah.
but I had seen it also. Like Facebook was had it going and stuff. Do you know about this, Courtney?
No.
It's interesting.
It is.
You go for it. No. You.
I don't really. I can't. I'm gonna paraphrase. I'm sure I'm gonna blow it.
You're gonna do fine.
But like, I guess when France and England are fighting, whatever, the English would be. They were shooting the longbow, and so they needed their middle finger to shoot the bow, right? And so what the French were doing is cutting their middle finger off. So then when the English won or whatever, and they got to keep their finger, they put their middle finger up to all the French.
Say na.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was the fuck you, you know? And what was the other part of it? That's where shooting a bird came from, too. Like, you shoot a bird, that's why, with a bow and arrow, and that's why they call it,
Giving the
bird or whatever. Isn't that neat, Courtney?
Interesting.
I think what people really want to understand is your technique. Do you pull the surrounding fingers down, or do you just go Mickey Mouse on them?
Yeah, it feels like Mickey Mouse on it. Yeah, I guess they're just using the middle finger.
We wants to know how you are flipping people off.
Yeah.
Do you do this? Do you do this, or do you do this?
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't. I just give thumbs downs.
Yeah.
I've changed it. I mean, I can't remember the last time I flicked someone off.
If you were going to, though, hypothetical.
Oh, no, I'm going sharp. I'm not going old school, like,
I think,
with the fingers all the way down. I got to have my fingers halfway up, you know?
Mine is like if you're in a car and you're having an argument, it's all the way down like, fuck you, man.
Yeah, see.
The other one is like, I'm doing like an origami with my hands to like make
it feels
look
sharper or something, like a little
It
plane.
feels like that's too much effort. I'm with you on that one, Will.
I'm not going to give you a pretty decoration of my hand. I'm going to give you one middle finger. Get out the fucking road.
What does it say when you do that?
What?
It says ho when you do that?
Oh, yeah.
That's kind of fun.
That is kind of fun.
Fuck you,
What's
ho.
your method?
I think I just do that.
Yep. So I'm outvoted here, 3-1.
It's also very European to do two fingers for that same story, and you just go up.
Right. Yeah. What do they call that? The bugger off your bloody sod, whatever.
Jeff's like, I don't know what you're talking
Well,
about.
all right. Well, fuck it. Let's get into our first song. Where are these guys from?
They are from the UK. Lincoln,
What is it?
UK.
Nevium?
Nevium.
Nevium. All right, cool. Well, let's check out their song. It's called Indifferent. Neeviem.
So that
Neeviem.
Indifferent.
They are a 5-piece melodic skate punk band from Lincoln, UK, formed in April 2016. The name is derived from the Polish language, and
There we go.
I don't know. It seems like it's still Neeviem, and it means I don't know. If you are a fan of Bad
Perfect.
Religion, Pennywise, Bigwig, Tsunami Bombs, Not on Tour, and Rise Against, this band is worth checking out.
I like them.
Hell yeah.
They have performed with bands such as The Clowns, Line Out, No Fun at All, Fair Dues, CF98. They have a strong collection of original music with varying topics from political and topical and just for fun. They've released 2 EP albums, The Hope Is There, in 2017, and their latest, Up in the Air, in 2019, February of 2019. They also appear on a few punk compilations, and so they release a compilation usually once a year, and it's called the Lincolnshire Punk Compilation.
Oh shit, we got to check that out.
We need to check that
for
out.
sure. So that punk compilation is under Wrong Note Promotion on Bandcamp, and you can check out Neeviem on all of the places, Facebook,
Right.
YouTube, all
I
that
just,
kind
I
of
just
stuff.
grabbed that off of Spotify right now.
Exactly. Yeah. So really stoked on them.
Courtney, you did a great job doing that. You are a professional.
Well, you know, and they give us a lot of information.
knowledge.
That's-
It's really cool, man.
That's what's really cool is when people do submit that they give us the information that, you know,
I like
helps
that the
us
name
promote.
was definitely a different language, so I didn't feel as stupid. I was like, is this something I'm supposed to know already?
Help us help you.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. And then more female-friended punk bands, which is nice. We got a little
Love
streak.
it.
I think we have some other ones coming up soon, too.
Keep 'em
I
coming.
believe so.
Yeah, it's sweet.
Well, I'm sorry too. I'm very, 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 very happy for that. That was awesome.
Yeah.
I do like them, but I am sorry. I have some very sad news.
Uh-oh.
What?
Alex Trebek died.
Oh, that's right. He did.
Oh no.
Yeah, he worked up until the end.
10 days ago.
I was going to say, I just saw Jeopardy came on the
What
other
was
night.
10 days ago?
He died today, but he was up until 10 days ago. Oh, I don't get the. I missed
17 days now when people are hearing this.
Oh.
But-
I was feeling like we should state it in the form of a question.
Oh.
Went right over my fucking head.
I
Nice.
know.
That was
Fucking
good.
Jeff.
We
he's
don't watch
smarter
Jeopardy
than
that
me.
much.
But I'm very
Maybe
sorry.
Witherspoon.
Very smart man. I'm very sorry.
That is a bummer, man. Him and what's his tits? Who died on Halloween? Sean Connery.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And that was an awesome sketch on Saturday Night Live. Sean Connery and Alex
Oh,
Trebek. The
yeah,
Jeopardy thing. That was
yeah,
one of the
yeah.
classics.
That's
so
right.
maybe they're up there right now,
Wow.
laughing together.
Anyway,
knows?
I didn't mean to derive from that, but I just wanted to mention shout out to Alex Trebek, who was obviously, regardless if you could keep up with him or not, he was still in your childhood since I was born.
Yeah,
you know,
for sure.
I just told Courtney when it popped up the other day. It started. It was supposed to be something else. Our cable's been weird. It says it's like Saturday Night Live and it's a football game or whatever. You know, it's like doing that thing. And Jeopardy came on. I was like, dude, it reminded me instantly of my grandpa.
Yeah, right.
Because
exactly.
we would watch it all the time together, like, you know, so that's a long time. How long would that show go on for? 40 years or
Something like that.
something like that? It's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry about that.
No, it's good. I mean,
No.
that's what we're here for, man. Talk about it.
Talk about it.
Are you
Get it out.
sad? You going to be okay?
No, I'm fine. No, I'm fine. No, I really am. I'm sad about everything. It's been a crazy year. Everybody's died this year. I mean, not everybody, but
Oh,
you know,
man.
it's just been such a unique fucking year. You know, it's not even done yet. I mean,
No,
we
We watched the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction thing last night
Yeah.
on HBO or something.
Yeah.
They did a tribute at the end of all the people who died. Holy
It was a
shit.
lot.
Yeah, really.
It was a lot.
50
yes.
fucking people.
Yeah.
Like,
was
and
crazy.
we're talking like, you know, you got Toots, you had, God, and now just
Van
completely
Halen, right?
Van
The-
Halen,
He's not really rock and roll.
John Prine.
John Prine was a huge one for me.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, there were some
There
really,
were so many
really
people. Oh, Little Richard.
Little Richard.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's right.
yeah, that was the one I was searching for.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's pretty fucking gnarly, and I recommend people go out and watch that.
The Rock
I
and
don't
Roll
know
Hall
that
of
I've
Fame.
watched too many of those, if any,
It
ever.
was
But
very interesting. The one on Trent Reznor was really interesting.
yeah, they Biggie Smalls.
What made
Nine
you
Inch
watch it
Nails.
this time?
Nothing else on. I've been sitting at home sick all day
Yeah.
for fucking 5 days in a row. I was like, I guess this, and then we wound up
Nice.
enjoying it.
It was really good. Yeah, Biggie Smalls. I did not realize he was only 24 when he died.
Yeah, oh, dude, Doobie Brothers.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Biggie Smalls, 24 when he died. That's crazy.
That's really crazy.
Buddy Holly was 22.
Jesus.
What?
Buddy Holly was
Yeah.
22, and we
Wow.
still know his music.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I mean, who else was in there? Well, a couple producers and stuff.
Oh,
but
it was really cool. Like the manager, who is now the managers of everybody, and he gave advice at the end. It was really cool.
his advice was awesome. He says, own your own music as much as you can.
Mm-hmm.
Keep pushing forward. Like, do it yourself.
Yeah,
Take
he
the
was
long
like-
road, not the easy road.
Yeah.
You know,
He was all about doing it yourself and keeping your own rights.
yeah, that was surprising
It
for
was-
like a record exec. Be like, keep all of your rights. You can do it yourself these days. The
Right.
record industry's changed. That
Yeah.
was, what was his name? Do you remember?
No.
That'll be your retraction for next week. Because he was
awesome.
He was really cool, yeah. So that was something. Anyone got retractions, revisions from the last time that we've talked? Anything that comes to mind? I can start it with one dumb thing.
Okay.
I've been saying my ears have been flopping over, and I've been laying down all week. I think I figured out what's going on. I'm getting older. My ears are growing. That's the only thing I can think of.
Oh my god.
I'm serious. 'Cause I keep adjusting my head for my ears. I'm trying to watch TV, laying down, and then I'm like, oh, my ears are flopping. Jeff,
Okay.
are you weighing in on that? You seem like you want to agree.
You just see it happen over time.
I don't know. Is this because I stretch
Like
my
I
ears?
just saw my dad a couple months ago, and it was like, oh wow, look at those ears. Because I remember them not being that, and it's like, oh, that's my future.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you don't see these changes coming, but they happen.
Okay, so something else that Jeb said to me within the past couple weeks, I wrote it down because I just giggled. So he was like, Courtney, I think I'm getting face blindness. Like I can't see. And I was like, or maybe
Getting what?
Face blindness, because he thought that there was an actress in a movie who turned out not to be an actress at all. And I was like, or you need glasses. Like,
It's true.
Oh my.
Oh my! Because I'm having a hard time even seeing the subtitles because I have bad hearing, and I'm like, I can't read
Oh,
the
my.
subtitles. I can't hear the TV. I got high blood pressure.
Wow.
My ears are flopping over while I'm sleeping.
He's not even 40 yet, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
know.
And I just noticed today I'm getting some grays right up in my hair.
Eyebrows.
Eyebrows are going bald.
I told you 2020 is a shitty year,
It's just I'm a mess right now. I don't know.
but you're our mess.
Oh, thanks, bud. Appreciate that. Put one in a kiss vault for you. For that.
No, that'll be a retraction for next week. Sorry.
Well, anyone else have anything?
it's been a while since I've listened, so I don't remember any
I
of
wanted
the-
to save this one for Halloween, but since we're past it, I wanted to talk about the zombie deer.
Wow.
And it is just absolutely remarkable how this deer is surviving. And that's something that I sent you.
Oh, you want me to take a look?
Yeah, take a look real quick. This animal is a buck. And there's a camera, a forest camera that took a picture, of whatever it is. And
Oh
this,
shit! I'm just looking at the preview picture. You want me to play this?
well, you don't have to play. It won't say anything. I'm just saying I want you to see the visual and know that half of his back is gone.
What?
That's what I'm kind of seeing in the
As
preview here.
if he were to shave his whole back of flesh off. You could
Whoa.
see his muscles
Holy
moving.
shit!
Oh, I can't.
Oh
look
my
at that.
god! What the fuck is that? Oh my god!
Yeah, you
I
could see
can't-
the
Oh,
muscles.
you can see his spine and everything. He's just walking by,
Yes. Like nothing's happened.
No.
just
Just
chilling.
like-
That's a 10-point buck.
He's
It might even be a 12. I can't quite see. That's
Well.
a huge fucking rack right there.
yeah. And poor man.
That's insane. It's just, his whole fucking spine is exposed.
and it's just
I'm gonna puke. That is
okay. I didn't really mean that.
that's fucking so gnarly.
I-
You
and
can
just-
send that to Jeff directly. I don't need to see it.
Yeah, Jeff, we'll send that over to you.
I just feel so
Okay.
bad that it must have got into a car accident. Not that he was driving, but in a car, maybe that. Sorry, that was that lump. But to see the actual organs and shit move while he's walking, and poor Bambi's just
Ugh.
as if nothing hurting,
That's.
And I wanted to save that for Halloween, but sorry to be so
Yeah.
gruesome and so late. So.
I think we really stretched Halloween out.
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
We
Yeah.
really did it up. But I mean, it's fun.
Yeah.
Are we gonna do the same for Christmas? I vote no.
Oh no.
And then I did see the Solving movies getting ready to come out for Christmas.
Yes.
I think it's like next week or something. So
I
that'll
thought
be
it was
interesting.
coming out today.
Premiere.
Today? It comes out today?
November 8th.
November 8th. All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys get out there and check out where we live.
This is the first running of the movie.
I think so.
Yeah, what
Or
is it?
it
Hallmark
played
Channel?
every year?
No, we
No.
we haven't seen it. No one's seen it
This
yet.
is the movie that my mother was a part of
Right. Yeah. And then
And-
a couple weeks ago I saw
as
I
an
was,
extra.
Me and Riley were out for lunch, and there's these huge snow making blowers or whatever, like making all the snow downtown. It looked fucking insane. I was like, if Solving ever got snow, it would be
A charming.
just like the movies, like a Snow White fairy tale looking thing.
Right, right.
It's already Disneyland, but
And they did that for a commercial.
Was it for a commercial?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was for a movie.
No, it's for a commercial.
Oh, well.
Like an insurance commercial or something, I heard.
Really?
Yeah. it's
Damn.
weird.
It was a big production for a commercial.
No.
And then something, I got some more shit. The Nextdoor app I haven't brought up in a while.
Let's hear.
God, I hate my neighbors. I get an email, and like I don't really get emails from Nextdoor unless it's like they deem it important or something. I'll get one. It like surpasses my junk or spam. And it was squirrel in my yard. And I'm like,
Okay.
There's a squirrel in your yard?
Really?
And this lady is upset. She wants to kill this fucking thing.
Really?
Or move it to a neighbor's yard. And so many people are weighing in
Wow.
on the fucking squirrel in the yard. I'm like, these are my neighbors. This is how bored they are. Everyone had a different opinion. Like, get rid of this fucking thing now. You cannot have a fucking squirrel in your yard. Are you kidding me?
What?
Oh, dude. People were like, squirrel in the yard is a squirrel in the attic. It's the same thing. They're like, and they're like, don't release squirrels in people's farms and stuff because people are like, just take it out west of town or out east of town, whatever. You know.
That was a Florida phrase.
I have never. A squirrel in the yard's a squirrel in the attic.
Oh, dude, yeah. People were
my
fired
God.
up on this fucking squirrel dilemma.
Holy shit! I am
That
too.
could be your campaign when you run for mayor of this small town.
No more squirrels.
Oh my
Eradicate squirrels.
God.
Oh my god.
So, what was maybe the best solution you read out of all of it?
Trap it and take it out by Alisal, like out in the mountains, not in someone's farm.
Right.
Not in someone's farm. And I mean, people were worked up about it. That's the thing. Like,
Wow.
I'm trying to make it dramatic right now, but I can't even do it justice on like how fucking many people are like. Some people are like, kill it, and they're like, poison. Oh no, don't poison it, because then the cats will eat it, and then they'll die, and
Holy,
you know.
But remember. Wait a minute. It's a squirrel
Right.
in your yard.
Yeah.
Meaning.
Yeah.
It was probably taking a shit or eating a nut, and it was going to pass on over somewhere else.
Yeah, it's
And
crazy.
it's nature. I mean, I get it. If it's rats living in your house,
Sure.
fucking burn it down. But you got a little, fucking Bambi out there. Not Bambi, but, you
Sure.
know, whatever the skunk. But okay, it's not a skunk. God, can we edit this one out? I'm sorry. But a little squirrel, you know.
I don't know if we talked about this. So I've got a squirrel situation, a nut situation as
okay.
well. Big old pecan tree in my front yard.
Oh.
And it stopped maybe a week ago, 2 weeks ago, but for 3 weeks, squirrels just up and down.
I bet they're loving it.
Oh yeah, having their way, no problem. And then a couple weekends ago, or let's say maybe even a month ago, when the run was on, I'm in the screened-in back porch, and there's a hedge behind me. Just got that trimmed, but squirrels, you can see the squirrels kind of jump through the maze. There's one just kind of perched, and he's chirping.
Mm-hmm.
And then I look on the ground, and there's another squirrel crawling, broken back half, dragging its back legs.
No.
What do you do?
Oh.
You take a brick, you walk over and say, sorry, buddy.
You take a video and you send it to Will Ridge.
You can. There's like.
Did you put it out of its misery? That's probably what I do. I just go out there and hit it with a shovel, cut its head off or something.
Oh.
That's the best way to do it. Just to be done. It's a fucking squirrel.
I know.
Well,
but,
clearly,
What-
That's what my gut told me as well.
Okay.
Did you do it?
No,
You just
because
let
the
it
other
suffer?
one was still perched there, and I didn't know if he would understand or the dynamic of our relationship would change. Because there's a shit ton of them.
Oh, you didn't want to
Right.
piss them off. They start coming at you.
Right. As long as we're cool, they can have my nuts all they want.
Nice.
So be it.
So did you call
You
a
can have
rescue?
They can have my
I
nuts
did
all they
decide-
want.
I did decide I'm going to get a BB gun.
Yeah.
Not to go hunting, but if I ever see a situation, because I was just thinking, I'm like,
So
Nah,
what did you do
pellet
with
gun,
that
buddy.
one?
A high
he's
pressure
just gonna
pellet
get
gun, the
pulled
BB
by
gun. Will,
raccoons or a possum.
But what kind of
Something's going to get him.
what kind of situation is going to cause you having to have a gun? Like you said, if there ever was a situation, like if they're fighting, you're going to break it up and go, hey, I got a gun here.
Respect me.
Yeah.
No, just if one's injured, I've never seen that.
I got it.
If I saw that again, it's like, okay, just finish the job.
Okay, yeah, I get it. I agree with you.
well, damn, squirrel drama, dude.
You didn't realize how gnarly. I guess it means a lot to us too.
Man, fuck. I mean,
Right.
it's
But you subscribed to that email, so that's on you, man.
I
Yeah.
didn't subscribe. I don't
Yes, you
barely
did.
get any. I like going in there and looking, and then like people are all worked up. Some little kid, they said around 10 years old. This is the drama of this week. was sitting on the curb with 8 to 10 packages from Amazon, waiting for a ride or something. And everyone was like, call the cops. Call the fucking cops. He stole all those packages and whatever. You didn't talk to him, and like got on this lady to where she's like, fuck this site. I'm logging off. I'm quit. Like, you guys are picking on me.
Shout out to that lady.
She was like, fuck this. This is so stupid. Like, I was just saying it seemed a little suspicious. You know, has anyone missing packages or whatever? And that's kind of, I think, more the idea of the site is like, and there are people that are like, hey, I've got free firewood, or like my car got broken into last night on this block. That's kind of the idea of it. So you don't know these people, but like, hey, my car got broken into 3 blocks away. All right. There's a squirrel in my yard. Everyone freak out. I don't think that's the point. Any other retractions, revisions we want to talk about?
Not that
I have a retraction from earlier this episode.
Okay.
Back to what I've done lately. I just shout out to my boy Rocco. Had a birthday last weekend. Great time at the park.
The roof dog.
Yeah, same guy. He had a party.
He had a party? Oh my God, you guys are ridiculous.
Not me, man. I just go and celebrate these crazy people. I want to be a part of it. I'm not going to conduct this thing, but I will join in your insanity. Please send me your invitations.
All right.
Sweet. Well, we do have a question of the week, but this kind of goes as a retraction revision. I don't know how many back. We talked about possibly doing a quote of the week too, and I just think that that's a genius idea because Will Ridge has some things that he says, and then Jeff had one today that I wrote down already. Just as contenders, it's something maybe we all want to keep in mind. But a couple weeks back, I think our last full episode, Will said, quote,
"Oh God,
I look like a fat, disgusting Santa Claus that butt fucked a rat." I think that is the quote of the week.
Did
I spent a lot of time after the show thinking about that quote.
I did not really say that.
Yes, you did.
It's impossible. My brain doesn't work that way.
Oh, yes. That's exactly how it works right there.
Say it again.
I look like a fat, disgusting Santa Claus that butt fucked a rat, quote unquote.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then last week on the
in his defense, he could have been doing that to use the rat as a condom.
Oh, nice. Not bad. And last week what you said, so this is, well, I'm just trying to catch us up.
Oh, jeez.
Is you said, you want to know how hard and core I am?
He did say that.
Wait, how what?
How hard and core I am.
I did not say how hard and core I am.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know how hard and core I am?
Oh my God. I'm sorry you guys listen to me.
It's so funny. I think it's something that we, as we're listening, as we're doing the edits, we need to.
We've been trying to do that, like at the very beginning of the podcast. That's kind of like the hot dogs thing. It's just something that it's hard to remember to do.
Oh yeah. Your little inspirational quote things. You got like the mountain or
so
the
that
peaceful
it looks like
river.
an inspirational quote, and then it's just the craziest thing that anyone would ever say.
What was Jeff's party in my mouth or something?
Oh yeah, mouth party.
Always.
Yep.
24/7.
So our question of the week last week, and I don't think any of us gave it any thought.
Before you go any further,
Okay, yes.
just one thought on that.
Yeah.
Maybe when you're editing, cut those out, and you can just create a little compilation at the end of each episode, little bonus time,
I like that.
highlighting.
I like it better if you cut them out and leave them out.
all the way out.
Leave them all the way out.
All right, I want to write that down. So with the question of the week was, and this is a stupid one. We can skip it if you guys want to and just go right into the sport news thing. But it was, if you could pick any name for yourself, what would that name be? And Jeff wasn't even. I don't even know that he was a part of that. Oh yeah, you were. But
I wish I wasn't though.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I'll go first because.
Oh, you have one.
I have one because when I took French in high school, we had to pick a name, and it's interesting because we're having a French band on next week to interview, and so I picked Veronique as my French name. So in French class for 2 years in high school, that was my name.
Really, mine was Jaime in Spanish class.
Yes.
What was your French name one more time, Courtney?
Veronique.
So it's Veronica.
Right.
Got it.
I got that. But that's weird.
Yeah.
Why did you pick that?
I don't know. I liked how it sounded.
It just sounded fancy.
I think they gave you a list of names on the paper, and I'm like, ooh, I like that one.
Yeah. I think that Will has already picked his own name for him.
Yeah, mine's Buster Cielo.
See, mine is going to be Buster Harry.
Oh, Harry. Yeah.
Yeah.
But wait a moment, because I did say William Ridge. Your name is not William, is it? Yeah.
My real name is W-I-L
Yeah.
Galbraith. Ridge Galbraith.
Okay.
But people call me.
Oh, your middle name was Ridge.
My middle name is Will Ridge Galbraith, but people go Gaybreath or
Oh.
Calbreath, Calbreath or
yeah,
Calbreath.
yeah.
I'm all fuck. We'll clip it and just make it 2 syllables. Will Ridge.
No,
the
it's
end.
good.
That's
it's good.
That's good. That's rock and roll, baby, right
Yeah,
there.
but I wasn't trying to be like Will Feather Ridge.
And it's really interesting. You grew up in the mountains here, and there's kind of a thing up there because we have a friend that named his son Canyon Rider.
Oh.
Like,
yeah.
You know, there's some kind of hippy dippy,
well, my parents were definitely hippy dippy.
You
And
know,
we did
like-
live up on the mountains, so
right? Calling your kid Ridge is
yeah.
a middle name. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Ridge.
Yeah, I like to know that. Yeah, that's interesting.
What about you, Jeff?
I didn't. I didn't have one.
No.
I'll come back with one next week for you.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Sounds good enough. Courtney, do you want to do something? Do you want to talk about something?
I did
Oh,
try to play my name off as Courtney for a while, though.
yeah. How'd that go? Just online?
No, when we were in Courtney and the Heathens, I would be the only one who would dress up, and then Courtney started. But I was like, yeah, that's why I'm Courtney. I would tell people that.
So dumb.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Well, now it's time for Sportney segment.
I said Courtney.
Okay.
Oh,
it's
it's all
fine.
right.
It's fine. It's fine. Okay. So I just did want to touch on the fact because we are leaving the political season, but something that was really interesting that it was such a narrow margin, and it does show that people are on different sides, and so just want to continue to say, hey, why don't you talk to people on both sides and don't narrow your bubble so that you can't see the other side. So for Jem and I, we were watching all of the newses, so we would hop around because we wanted to hear all of the what everyone was saying. We didn't want to just narrow our source or whatever.
Understood.
So
Yeah.
but so the other thing is I definitely downloaded Stacey Abrams' book because she was very inspirational, and sometimes you think
That's a chick from Georgia.
how
Yeah.
can one person make a difference? And she was one person, and she lost her race, and instead of giving up, she went forward and helped get people registered to vote and kept going and going and going.
And that's
so,
important. When look how close Georgia is. I
Right.
mean, there's going to be a recount there. There should be a recount there in my mind because it's so fucking
It's very close.
You know,
It's very close.
anything
And
that
that's what
close.
a public servant does. Somebody who's really there to serve
Exactly.
the people.
Yeah.
But you know what? I didn't win, but I'm still here to do the
Exactly.
right thing. So,
Yeah. So
kudos to-
she's a hero of mine right now. And so the one thing that it was interesting because I was like, oh man, it kind of made me want to get into politics because I just feel like more regular people should be getting into politics. So anyways, I just wanted to say that before going into my real segment here. So the other thing that I going back to that book, The Artist's Way, I have been listening to it, and there's some different things that she recommends, if you're blocked and stuff like that. And it's interesting because I'm of the opinion that sometimes things keep coming to you when you're supposed to do a certain way, and they just kind of guide you in that direction. So I was listening to The Artist's Way on Audible, and then a reminder from 2011 that my mom posted on my Facebook page. Every child is an artist. The problem is how to remain an artist once he grows up, from Picasso. And she said that and said, hey, I hope Riley continues to be an artist because when he was little, he loved to paint and all those kind of things. But what was interesting is that in the book, The Artist's Way, it talks about being blocked and how, you really do need to keep that childlike artist alive in you. And I didn't realize that I was blocked per se. I just thought life was busy. I didn't want to write music anymore. And so I am going to start doing the rituals that she talks about. And one of them is writing pages. And so it's just getting it out, no structure, no rhyme or reason or whatever. And I wanted to suggest that Will can do it too.
Oh.
And then listen, then what we can do is start writing songs together
Ooh.
and get unblocked together.
Wow. She just.
Oh.
I had to go pee.
You had to
so
go
bad.
pee right now.
Yeah.
She wants to block me really hard.
No,
You want to block Will?
I
Really
said
I get
that
it.
we should do the Artist's Way pages or like things to get unblocked as artists and then start writing music.
Oh, you think I'm blocked?
No, I don't think you're blocked.
I'm not blocked. I
I'm
got so
saying-
many things I write down.
I know. I'm saying Will and I should get unblocked and then start playing music again.
Courtney, you were just adorable, and I thank you very much. Can we go back to a moment of who was the quote that said, who quote?
Picasso.
That was Picasso? Mm-hmm. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
And it is interesting. And by the way, to also let you know that your son, I have a couple of those sketches from your son that I actually really am blown away that I'm actually keeping my private stash over here. Mm-hmm. And so that was I can understand why your mother would say that. Let's hope that he can still be an artist.
Well, that was in 2011, I guess. She said that.
And but I do I agree with you. I think I'm just totally dried up. I don't think I'm blocked.
I don't think you're dried up though. I think that I felt the same way, and that's the reason why when I was going through this, I was like, oh, I wonder. I think it would just be a good experiment for both you and I to at least do some of the things and see if anything flows out of it, because I feel like it doesn't just go away. Like the listening to your songs and stuff like that, it just doesn't go away. I just feel like maybe because I always felt like, oh, I don't have anything to say right now. And now I feel like I have a little bit more things to say again and that kind of thing. But just to go through the exercises, what's the worst that can happen?
How about this? I agree. I will go through the exercises
All
with
right.
you.
See, I feel like I always have something to say. Surprise, surprise. But I have a hard time coming up with, I feel like, creative guitar riffs. And I hit big slumps in that way. That's why I really rely on my musicians and partners in music to, like, bandmates is what I was looking for,
Right.
to, like, help me out on that. And then I feel like then I can take it from there. I get inspired by my buddies. Like, they bring something. They're like, I just have this one riff. I can take one riff and make a full song out of it as long as it hits me in the right way or whatever. But, like, lyrically or whatever, I thought I was going to be a writer when I was a little kid, like write books and stuff.
Sure.
I did start a novel one time.
Really?
And I quit pretty quickly.
Did you have a name for this novel?
No.
Working title?
No. It was a bit
Butts and noses?
butts and noses.
I don't know.
Butts and hoses. No. And then maybe I'll revisit it at some point. But
Was it a detective novel?
mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
No. It was weird. I don't want to talk about it. But
Okay, sorry.
I mean, I don't
Sorry.
have it. Like, there's not enough even to it to, like, I didn't even know where it was going. Just put pen to paper. You know what I mean?
Sure.
I'm always doing that, pen to paper, in my notes on my phone, little notes to myself. You see these yellow pads I have all over the studio here. I'm always just writing down, like, well, here's an idea, or I'll bring this up on a podcast, or I'll put this in a song or something, because you never know.
Right.
I wrote a hardcore song about disc golfing.
Yeah.
No one would ever know that it's about disc golf and make it sound like it's about life, but it's really about me just being frustrated at playing disc golf. But you never know.
Many people have said disc golf is life.
Yeah, totally. But you never know where something's going to go. So my suggestion would be just write things.
Well, that's
put it down.
part of the exercises.
You kind of missed it because you had to use the restroom. That's
Yeah.
what she was saying. It's an exercise. And that's interesting that you said pages. Can you explain this to me again? I might have missed it, but could you explain what pages, like just literally pen to paper, anything that comes to mind, pages?
Free flowing, any kind of thing, and because the other part is that she talks about your inner critic, or not, I said critic weird. Your inner critic. She's like, let that out as well. So like all of the things that are like, oh, you're so bad at this, or all that kind of stuff. It's just literally writing 3 pages a day. And there's other exercises for sure. Like I'm really condensing it because I don't want to be long-winded here, but like definitely something that, like, if we do together, I'll send you the list of the things that she says to do.
I would like that, but we don't have to actually share our stuff, do we?
No.
Not like you write your pages.
No, and what I'm saying is, like, even if at the end we're like, hey, let's write a song, it's not something that anybody ever has to hear. It's just something to get it, like,
Sure.
to see if we are actually blocked.
Sure. I'm down.
What about you, Jeff, man? I mean, you played in bands and stuff. Like, do you ever feel like you need to write some shit down?
No.
I don't even know why I asked.
No, well, I mean, not in that way. I mean, I write tons of things down. Just I just plenty of spiral notebooks just filled with quotes
Nice.
or a quick thought or 5 pages on one thought. But I don't find myself going back through them much. But every so often, I'll giggle, and sometimes like, shit, my penmanship has gotten so much worse than it was shit back then.
What I do, the one I hate is I'll wake up in the morning, I'll go through my notes on my phone, I'll be like, oh, dude, I was hammered at like 1 a.m. I thought I was being so profound, and it's like so ridiculous. Like, days are just constructs, and why can you do this on this day but not on another, whatever weird thought I'm having at that time. And I'm like, this is going to be good stuff.
Down.
This is going to be good stuff. And you're like,
No.
Sometimes it is.
Yeah, well, yeah, sometimes, like, I wrote a song, Princess and the Peen. We live in Solving. His hand's Christian Anderson, whatever. And instead of P, I made it peen, for penis.
Right.
And I made it to where she's a hooker.
Right. Wow.
And I took actual quotes from it, but my first thing in my phone was Princess and the Penis. I woke up one morning, I was like, Princess and the Penis? What the fuck does that mean? And then I was like, oh yeah, I'm a fucking genius. And I did make a song out of that, which is
What about your song, The Ugly Fucking?
The Ugly Fucking? No, I don't have nothing like that.
Didn't write that one?
No, Egos and Buttholes.
There you go.
That's one. Anyways, so you guys gonna start?
I like the idea, Courtney.
Yeah.
That's super cool.
Yeah, do it, man. I'd like to hear it. Courtney's super talented. Everyone go check out Courtney and the Heathens.
Yeah.
And you'll hear it.
No.
It'll make you cry.
But that's the thing is that
She's amazing.
like I can listen to that and hate every single moment and be so down on myself because like I don't like I'm listening to it and I'm like, gosh, it's not like I hate my voice or this or that. And so it's like one of those things where getting outside of yourself for a minute and being like, okay, well, maybe it's not like as perfect as whatever, but
Can you listen to it and also enjoy it?
Sometimes.
It's weird. It is a weird one when I hear any of my songs pop up on like a Spotify or random or something. At first, I don't realize that it's me. And I'm like, oh, this is cool. And as soon as I do, can't do it.
Yeah.
I'm like, nope. I don't want to hear that shit.
It's weird.
Yeah. So I wonder if Doc Rotten has any thoughts like that.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, this song is called Better Days by Doc Rotten. And it's fucking badass.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds Like Nonsense podcast. What's up? I'm Wes, and I don't know if you can see it. Oh, it's terrible. our dog Rotten. It's the only picture I have. We're not together. So it's going to have to do. Thanks for reaching out to us. Thanks for having us on your show. Later.
Yeah, dude.
That was awesome.
That's a bummer that they're not together.
No, they're not together like because of COVID. So
Oh,
yeah.
dude. I just got let down. Okay, well, bring me back up, Courtney. You got the information?
So this is a 4-piece, wildly mediocre punk band from New Jersey.
Wildly mediocre.
And they have been around since 2017. They just finished tracking a full-length record produced by Pete Steinkopf of the Bouncing Souls in Ashbury, New Jersey.
Fuck, dude.
So they tracked 19 songs, lots of rad new music coming down the pike. Okay.
Wait, so was that off of the new one or not?
It looked like it.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Fuck yeah.
I
Nice job, boys.
think so. Man, now you're making me second guess myself. Sorry. But anyways, so anything else you'd like to share? They said, inside fun facts, we fart a lot. Sometimes we shit our pants. Once only has this,
This means you're trying.
only once has one of us shit the tour van though.
Remember, you're not allowed to shit the tour van.
Okay.
And shit in the tour bus?
Okay.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Did they get in trouble for that?
I don't know.
Well, let us know.
They said tour van.
Okay.
So,
Oh, that's way worse.
Figuring they
You're
shit
definitely getting-
themselves in the tour van, or they have an emergency bucket.
Yeah.
okay, so
Fuck,
they
the
do
tour
have a
van-
crazy.
mm-mm.
They have a crazy story though, so I'm gonna tell it. It might be a little long, but
Okay, let's do it.
When they were in Brussels, they parked the tour van out front of the hotel room, and their hotel was part of the town where the action was. There was a lot of working ladies out there, prostitutes. It's
Wink.
legal there. They were exhausted. It was late after the show. They go out into their room and crash. They woke up in the morning, had some breakfast, and go out to the van, and it is unlocked. Did we forget to lock the van? Someone was clearly in our van. They left their mark and the used condom wrapper lying right on the floor. That's right.
Welcome to Brussels.
Someone used our tour van as a fuck shack. And we had to sit on
Fuck
some of the
shack.
stains that were left, but it was a rental. But it was a win-win. Luckily, none of our stuff was stolen. Someone got laid and someone got paid. I'd like to think we accidentally did a good deed.
Oh,
These guys are the best.
They're
That is
awesome.
heartwarming.
Yeah. So
that was
We
nice.
wish you guys the best.
Fuck yeah, Doc Rotten out there. Everyone, please go check them out. That album, I did listen to most of it this morning while I was getting ready for the show. It is fucking good. So, yeah, stoked on that. Thank you guys for the
And
submission.
public service announcement: if you fuck in their van, lock it up on the way out, bro.
That would be nice.
That would be nice.
That would be nice.
Or maybe not a
We all
stain.
know that feeling when you open the car door and it's not locked. You're like,
Oh.
oh shit.
I know.
Oh, dude. Well, Courtney lost my keys not too long ago. We had a weird one. We went out to a bar, and then we were going out to see, I think maybe Tom Segura at the casino after. Mm-hmm. No, we were going to see Flag Molly at the casino. We left our car, right? Being responsible. We take an Uber, whatever. We do the whole thing. I get out of the Uber at the end of the night at our house, and I'm like, where are my house keys? Don't have them.
Oh no.
And I'm like, oh shit, but Courtney drove to the bar,
Right.
so I assumed she had them.
But you kept them in your pocket, so you
Yeah.
lost them.
Okay, well, this is a discussion for another time, but
It's okay. They're married,
Interesting
everybody.
Started with Courtney lost your keys.
but yeah, that's right, because she did. But
I didn't.
here's the important part of this story. The next morning, we get into the house, whatever, The next morning, we go with our spare keys to go pick up my car, and the doors are locked. Okay, but the passenger seat is reclined all the way down and scooted back like someone slept in there. And my money was in there, had a little weed in there, like nothing was disturbed, but it was locked and the seat was laid down. So someone must have found my keys, right? I assume that we dropped them in the parking lot or something. They found my keys, unlocked the car, slept in there, left, locked it, but they took my keys with them. Still cost me $300 because of these fucking new keys, but that was
Could have
really
been
weird.
worse. Could have been a lot worse.
They
Yeah.
they could have used it as a fuck shack, like Doc Rotten said. That's when at first I was like, someone fucked in my car.
Right.
I tasted the seat though, and I didn't.
No,
there was
yeah,
no
nothing.
mm-mm.
Okay,
It was-
moving
The only way to know
along.
for certain.
Okay.
Oh,
And
right.
just because a condom that was left behind doesn't mean it's the first time that it's happened. Some people might just clean up after themselves.
That's right.
Ooh, true.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna be a professional,
True.
do it right. Let's go ahead and get into. We've been doing paranormal, for a long time now. So I think we
Yeah.
take a little break from it.
I think we need to retire
Don't you
that.
think?
Yeah, for a little
Sober's
bit.
over. It'll
Yeah.
be back.
All right, yeah, because I've got some notes still, man. God damn, I watch a lot of horror stuff and whatever. But
Take notes, motherfucker.
all right, well, let's go ahead and get into it.
Whoops, backwards. God. Oh, it's because I'm being recorded.
Thing too.
Right there.
There you go. Hey, it's Will's Culture Corner.
My culture corner.
Look at that! You said it the first time.
I know. I can't believe it. I've been doing
Just
that the whole time.
Ding ding.
Hello, everybody. We are done with the paranormal just because we did it all last month. And although I loved it and thank you for all the submissions, not one, I really want to let you know that we had a good time talking about Bigfoot and ghosts and everything. And we did a little Ouija board, which hopefully you guys are going to listen to on our Halloween special. I wanted to actually tell you this, and I am 40 years old, and I don't look it. I look older than that. But I want to tell you.
Oh,
God damn it!
Damn
Will.
it.
do that after the corner.
Hey, what's wrong? What's wrong with it?
We'll pick. If we remember, you got to pick out the
All
jar.
right, fine. But
Where
my point
is
is that what's wrong with me saying I look a little older? That's a good thing. Right,
It's the
Jeff?
way you said it.
Yeah, it's the way you said it.
But you don't go to me for that one. I want to support you, man, but I'm older than you. I don't want to look older.
All right.
All right.
I'm 40 years old, and I cannot believe that I just learned this. I had no idea that Homo sapiens were around at the same time that the Neanderthals were.
Isn't that interesting? I did know that, but the way you said Neanderthal, isn't that like a Joe Rogan thing? Because everyone said thal, and then it's like, no, it's tall.
It's tall.
There's a little bit of an uproar about that.
Well, anyways, I was going to say Neanderthals, but then I
That
knew
feels right.
It feels
We've
right.
always said Neanderthal. Like,
I
now all of
would
a sudden,
recognize either.
Neanderthal. Go ahead.
But anyways, what's interesting is that at some point, let me just say that Homo sapiens were around at the same time as Neanderthals or Tals. And to me, that's interesting. And a little bit of the story is that, and this is what I gathered from, is that Homo sapiens were in this major of Africa when actually Neanderthals were up in more of the Asian part of, like, I can't say Asian parts of like Slovakia, but
Okay.
also, anyways, they were fierce hunters, fierce warriors, and the Homo sapiens could not get up to the food lands or whatever because they were absolutely decimated by the Neanderthals. Had no idea, didn't even know this. I thought we came from Neanderthals. And it's interesting how you said about Lucy, the oldest skeleton. I forgot what she was. She's older than Neanderthals. Homo erectus, I think she's even older than Homo erectus. But it was funny that you mentioned that today, Jeff, because I'm into Neanderthals. So anyways, what was interesting is that what happened is that we finally were able to have warfare with throwing stuff, meaning like that's where the birth kit of the arrow or spears came from. It's because they could not combat these Neanderthals that were just huge, big, club, head, dead,
Like
meat.
trying to fight a bear without a weapon.
Right, exactly. So the Homo sapiens were from about 44,000 years were just sitting in Africa until they finally realized we can beat these people or the species if we use spears and everything, and that's how we were able to adapt. Now, please, I'm not a doctor, let alone am I of an anthropologist or an archaeologist. I just found out that they lived at the same time.
Oh.
And I never knew that. I thought, like I said, I always thought that.
And then we wiped them out.
wiped them out, done, dead.
Get the fuck out of here.
There is 4% of DNA in still of us.
Yeah, I've
today.
seen that too. Yeah, so they intermingled. They were fucking. You
Oh,
know.
yeah.
I mean, love is love.
Well, a big dick's a big dick, right? God. I'll say that.
you're in. So it was raping. That's what you're saying.
Oh,
Oh,
jeez.
God.
Okay.
Yep.
Anyways, okay, so I'm going to tell you something
Oh, no,
about...
no. I'm not done, lady.
Oh.
Oh
Wow.
shit! Were you gonna talk about Neanderthal?
I was.
Oh, if you're talking about Neanderthal, then please go ahead.
No, it's okay.
Oh shit! Shut her down.
This will be edited. Trust me, everybody. I just want to say that's the end of my segment. Go on, Courtney. It's all up to you,
Jesus
Courtney.
Christ.
Take it from here.
Of course.
Take it
All
from
I
here.
was going to say is that at my bus stop, these two boys would make me cry consistently for calling my stepdad a Neanderthal. And so after a certain point, like there was like a couple of weeks where I would just come home crying, and finally my stepdad was like, what's going on? And I was like, these people are calling you a Neanderthal. He's like, I don't give a shit.
Aw.
I did the
felt-
same.
I
Someone
felt
called
so
my
bad.
mom a purple elephant one time, and I was like, "Fuck that" or whatever.
Oh, like
And I came home and told her, and she's like, "You really think that I'm upset about purple elephant right
Yeah.
now?" And I was like, "You should be. I'm out here defending your fucking honor,
Yeah.
and you don't even give a shit."
Out on the streets, it makes a difference.
It does make a difference.
And then I called her a cunt, and I
Did
went
you
inside,
know
made a
what
peanut
a
butter and jelly.
Neanderthal
yeah,
was?
yeah.
yeah, I did. I knew what a Neanderthal was, but I was just like, why are they being so mean and whatever?
Oh, that was cute story because that was you were defending those fucking kids. And tell me their names. Tell me their fucking names.
No, I'm good.
Looking for you.
Here's but I also, since I still have the counterculture going on real quick, is that I'd like to kind of go back into something different now. Neanderthals, that was an interesting thing to me, and I'm very sorry I didn't know that. I need to have better education. Thank you, public schools. But I want to kind of tell you something interesting and sad in a little bit.
Oh,
All right.
Have you guys ever heard about Fungi the dolphin? Fungi the dolphin.
Oh, yeah, it's very familiar.
no.
Fungi the
It's a
dolphin.
Japanese.
No. This is south of England, or excuse me,
Okay.
I should have got a little bit more facts on him. This guy he was estranged by his pack or pod of dolphins, and he was became more adopted by the human community, even though he was still in the wild. And for 40 years,
40.
he has been causing tourism. There's hundreds of jobs because of this guy, Fungi. He goes out in the
Wow.
boats. They get to pet him. He does a jump in the air.
Whoa.
40 years. People go out there when they're sad and people are dying, and they have Fungi, and he comes up and gives them a kiss or
Whoa.
whatever. I know this sounds weird, but it's amazing. For 40 years, he is considered the longest solidarity dolphin that's ever been alive. What does that mean? I don't know. But there has been proven a 60-year-old dolphin.
So
Here's
you're
what-
saying
but
that
I'm not-
being with other dolphins, low life expectancy, but being with humans,
Maybe.
and making little kisses.
Well, here's the sad news. In 1980, he was born, is what they believe, so he's about 40 years old. And it's a very sad thing because until October 13th of this year, 2020, they can't find him.
Oh.
They don't.
First
they
Van
don't
Halen,
know.
now this.
And then you asshole. I felt so bad because they said usually, at that age, he probably swam to go pass away. But he's been such a huge part of this community. 150 jobs because of a mammal. One mammal. That's
So now what?
well, yeah, no more fungi.
The town just goes away.
Yeah, kind of, in a weird sense. Yeah.
They'll just have.
Wow.
I'm just never mind.
They're
I
gonna
was
have-
say something mean.
Just if yes.
But isn't that interesting? I mean, that dolphins, some dolphins hunt for fishermen. They round up the fish,
Yeah.
and then,
Oh, yeah,
and then
yeah.
they get rewards. And
Well,
even,
they save people and all kinds of cool
even
stuff.
otters, same thing like that.
I heard
This
otters
little-
are mean.
They could be, but there are certain states you can still own them in. I don't.
You know random facts.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't
No,
know
but
why.
I
California, you can't.
Yeah, I saw that too.
I know you saw the same thing.
Yeah.
What I want to tell you is that it's amazing that one single little animal who, was not meant to be born with the wild or whatever, adapted his life and it's affected so many humans, and was such a big part of these people's life that they made money for their family, and then also tourists happy and fishermen happy. I mean, this guy's been with this fungi for 40 years. So, prayers and thoughts for Fungi. If he went out and passed away, God bless him.
Yeah, thanks for the money, Fungi.
And thank you for the money, Fungi. But if he comes back, maybe he went out and found a little mate, but that's too old of his age.
Let's make a note for next year at Halloween when we do the Ouija board again.
Dresses fungi.
Let's see if Fungi wants to answer us.
Again.
It'll just be, hey.
Yeah,
No.
yeah. Oh, did I
That's
just...
bad.
Is there any truth to the rumor that fungi was actually abducted?
Ooh.
From the next town over, we need Fungi. We need to make
All of a
money.
sudden, they're like, look at our dolphin. He
Yeah.
loves people.
I don't know. I've been actually keeping up on regards. What?
I don't know.
I get so nervous.
I know. I don't even know what you're trying to say, or I'd help you
I'm
out.
just trying to say, poor guy. We'll see it next year.
Be
next
on the
year.
other side, fungi.
All right.
Anyways, that's my culture counter. And I'm sorry about, at least they didn't call you, your dad, a dolphin.
I guess.
They called her dad Colonel.
Oh, settle down.
Colonel Cookie.
Anyways, moving along.
Moving on. That's all I got, I
Okay.
guess.
Well,
And,
that was very interesting stuff right there. definitely the Neanderthal humans being.
Oh, and octopus have no related blood from any species.
They're aliens.
Yeah.
A lot of
pretty awesome.
there's the alien conspiracy there. Those fuckers are crazy.
They're so
Out of all the animals, octopus is probably the most gnarly, super smart. The camouflage, everything about them is fucking wild.
Very cool.
But okay,
That's
so
what I changed my name to.
Oh,
Octopussy?
octopus?
Yep.
All right.
that's it. Just one name, like Madonna, just octopus.
Yep.
Okay,
That's it. I dropped the last name. The works.
That's bold.
Well, maybe you can in your neighborhood because what's the
You got
what's
Snake across
Snake?
the. You're like, what's up, brother? My name's Snake. You're like, what's up? My name's Octopus.
Yeah, then we've got sea and land covered.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, we are a dynamic duo.
Oh, dude.
What's up, puss? No, it's octo. It's
Yeah,
octopus.
that could turn sour.
Yeah,
on
Yeah.
you don't want to do that.
Okay.
Oh fuck. All right. Well, up next we've got Sam from Get Dead calling in.
This is gonna be fun.
Oh my
interview.
god.
This
you
will be
guys,
fun.
picking a song for today was probably one of the hardest things to do. So I don't know. What are we thinking?
Your life must be really, really good.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking badass, man. Except for being sick
Well-
all week, it was not so bad. But
But
I
if
think,
picking a song's one of the toughest things you've got going, man, life's good.
That's right.
well, I didn't mean it quite like that, but
Pick your favorite.
okay, so we definitely gonna do something off their new album. It's called "Dancing with the Curse." Is their album? It's Get Dead. I think I'm gonna just have to go with the first song.
Let's do it.
Although they've got everything. This has got a little ska, a little rap, whatever. But they've got, let's call it folk music on this album. It is fucking badass. But let's do it. This song is called "Disruption."
Right off the bat, you got me feeling away. For real, I don't know what to say. It still seems to be bugging me. Yeah, all that fucking noise. Most cats are so back at the starting gate waiting on someone to say it's okay, hard to run a race when you don't even have your laces on. Pause for a second. Look at the beats basking in radiation. These nerds deserve to step off a curb and meet metal more impatient. I'm sorry, my bad. Sometimes I just spaz, get lost in my head and start lashing out like a built-in stepdad. Some scars you can see, but others you can't. The deeper the darker poison eagle water, not one of us ever really stood a chance. Well, we played this belly belly up a lot of strange cases. A million ways to fall in love with all of the mistakes. It's a perfect place to keep up with the pace and navigate a maze. Meticulously engineered to make a play. Hey, hey, who are you? What's your deal? What you coming to take? Are you for real? Are those your friends? This is a respectable place. To keep it 100, we turn up now and fuck the dump shit. Make you dance until we leave the corners from your stomach. Well, Papa's got a brand new bag of powder just to keep it raw. Mama keeps a lookout for the whiskey shots and Johnny Law. To all my hooligans in this polluted room, my friend the time has finally come to show no matter what's some truth and dip. Catch a beating, catch your feelings, catch your case, and catch your flow. You will not catch us, we keep it moving like DiCaprio. Behavior thuggish, shady to love it, underground or above it. Everybody's gonna get that. What a wild ways. Welcome here to burn this place to the ground. Yeah, fill up another cup, let's disrupt the function. If it's me or you, what's the same lies for the truth? Well, take color, let us up the function. We gotta get away. Please welcome here to burn this place to the together, we disrupt the function. I gotta get away. I gotta get away. I gotta get away. Yeah.
Hello.
Hey, Sam, how are you doing?
Ah, woo!
All
Yeah.
right.
We did it,
How you
man.
guys doing?
We're doing great.
Yeah.
I'm glad you can hear us.
Nice.
Yeah, man. It sounds great. I can see you. Everything's good.
Good, good,
Killer.
good.
How's it going today?
It's going good, man. Just hanging out with my friend Goose and my dog. We're just out here driving around. We're going to go check out a train yard.
Go check out the train yard. Where are you right now?
We're in the East Bay, I guess. Livermore area,
Oh, okay.
California.
It's still light out,
Yeah.
I guess. We're still in California. I guess it's still light out. We're in the fucking studio, so it's been dark all day. So I guess it's
Oh,
still
yeah,
light
yeah.
out there.
You guys got to get outside, man. It's beautiful.
Fuck yeah. No, it's getting cold too, man. We're like 20s tomorrow or something.
Oh, yeah. Fuck that. We just drove through hail right now getting over here. It was crazy.
Oh, Jesus.
Whoa.
I love that you're going to go look at a train yard. I think that's amazing.
You guys might be painting with me in a train yard here in a second.
Okay.
Awesome.
Very good.
Killer, dude. Well, welcome to Sounds Like Nonsense podcast. Appreciate you taking some time on your drive to join us.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm Jeb. This is Will
Hi,
over
Sam.
here. This is my wife Courtney.
Hello.
And out there in Raleigh, North Carolina is Jeff.
Yo.
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
So I've been playing your fucking album on repeat, bro.
Jeb is super stoked.
fuck yeah.
Dude, it's the best album that I've heard since the Pears Green Star album. I haven't heard any.
fuck.
I love it, dude. I think it's fucking awesome. You guys fucking set the bar another notch higher.
Oh yeah, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, we're stoked that it's being received so well, and it's kind of a bummer we can't tour right now, but it's it'll be cool once the shows open back up. Like everybody will have time to digest the music, and instead of having to play just like a couple songs off the new album, we'll be able to play like the whole album.
That's
Fuck yeah.
fantastic. Sam, I got to tell you, I absolutely love your voice on the record. It's absolutely wonderful. You got a unique voice, and fuck, I'm not going to suck your dick all day, but you're amazing. Good voice, good stuff, and I thank you very much. So it's
Okay.
good stuff.
I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, cool. Jeff, do you got a question out there, Rally, for Sam, real quick? Kick it off.
Sam, why don't you maybe give us a little bit of an idea of who else is in the band, who's doing what?
We've got Timmy Mayhew. He plays fucking bass. He's also a school teacher for high school English.
Wow.
And then we have the new guy, which is Kyle Santos. He's playing guitar. He plays in a band called Savoy Sinister in the South Bay, and a band out of San Diego, I think, called Whiskey Avengers.
Oh,
cool.
And then we have Mike McGuire, who's he plays guitar, and he also owns his own construction company called Appetite for Construction.
Ah,
Fuck yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, and then we have Scotty Powell, who's our drummer, and that goes to show he's the resident weirdo and shit 'cause he's a drummer.
Right, right.
And he bartends up in Sonoma. He works at a couple spots up there. That's where he lives. Timmy's up in like Santa Rosa area. Mikey's in the city. I'm in the South Bay painting houses,
Right.
and Kyle's painting houses with me. We work at the same spot.
Oh,
Nice,
cool.
man.
Very cool.
Very good.
Well, are you guys able to get together and jam right now, or once you get the album done, you're taking a little break? You should be out there promoting it, but
Yeah, I mean we took a hiatus, probably like the longest one we ever had in Get Dead history. I mean, this is the first time we've been home this long in like probably like 7 years or something. So it's
Jesus.
kind of weird getting used to, but yeah, no, we've been starting to get together, and we're trying to get together like twice a week, and we're just gonna be just rehearsing all the new songs. Like our plan is to just like play the album front to back when we come back out to play. So
Killer.
like we're hoping to like just get like a tight show down. I just went and bought like an MPC one, so that I can like trigger all the weird effects and shit that are like going on throughout the album.
Right,
And
right.
also, those things are fucking dope. You can like, sample shit live and then replay it back. I have like the bass and guitars running through the board during the live set, so I'm hoping to like get proficient in that shit.
Right.
That's awesome, man. Yep. I mean, if you can pull off how the album sounds live, it'll be fucking insane.
Yeah.
I mean, because you guys you're all over the map, man. I mean, you guys you've got rap in there. You've got rap. You're doing ska with it, and you got some hardcore. You guys got songs like Bronx, Foo Fighters kind of songs, back down to the old, folk music shit. It's all over the fucking place, man. You guys got to be super stoked right now.
Yeah, man, it was a pretty chaotic record as far as like sound goes, but I think that all the different styles and stuff kind of like complement each other, so it came out really good.
It did.
I mean, there was a chance that was going to come out really fucking bad, and that's what we were scared about. Well, because when you start fucking with genres and like mixing stuff up, like it's real easy to start, getting fucking Limp Bizkit-y,
Right,
Sure.
right.
Like, it's a big fucking. It was a big like jump and kind of like a risk to do it, but it paid off, and we're psyched on it.
Hell yeah, dude! It's brave of you guys to go out there and do that.
Where'd you guys record that album? Was it in San Francisco?
Yeah, we recorded. We recorded it. Half of it with Chris Dugan out in Pittsburgh in his studio.
Oh, okay.
And then at another studio with him as well in Oakland or Berkeley. It was
right.
like BJ's studio. He's like the sound guy for them.
Right.
And then the other half of it we recorded at Fat Mike's place in Sherman Oaks.
Sherman Oaks.
With the Decomposers down in LA.
Nice. Killer. Courtney, you got a question?
Yeah, so you mentioned touring. So the question I like to ask bands who tour a lot is, do you have a life lesson from the road? Because a lot of people who listen to this podcast are, bands who have been around for a while and are looking to tour or starting bands. So do you have a life lesson from the road?
Yeah, if you're gonna have longevity as far as like a band goes, because I've seen it happen to a lot of bands. You have to be ready that when you're on the road, that people are gonna have like breakdowns and weird little freakouts and stuff, and just to and people start bickering and they start fighting. You just have to remind yourself that like not to take things personally, and that you have been on a crazy ass sleep schedule for like 30 days, and you're not eating right, and you're cramped in a van, and everybody's like, everybody's like in a super high stress level already. The littlest things. If you take somebody's seat in the van, they can start a fist fight.
Jesus.
We started carrying boxing gloves in our van, just so it's like,
nice.
If somebody's being bitchy or whatever, you know what I mean? You can just tell them that, how bitchy do you want to be?
Right. I love it.
That's fucking awesome, dude. How bitchy do you want to be? Let's go fucking suck it out real quick.
Or we'll do it's not always violent and shit. Like sometimes we'll just be like, hey, fuck you, dude. I challenge you to a fucking foot race, you little bitch.
Yeah, right.
And then when you fucking smoke somebody in a foot race, you just get that satisfaction all day like you didn't beat a butt.
Yeah, right. Non-violence.
So, that's a life lesson. Just like, remember that you guys are all friends and that shit's going to pop off sometimes.
And don't be a dick.
Yeah, don't be a dick, or try not to be a dick. And if you are a dick, admit that you were being a dick and apologize.
Right.
Oh, that's awesome right there.
I like it.
That's genius.
I like it.
What about you, Jeff? You got a follow-up question there?
What's up with Goose? Is he in a band?
Goose, are you in a band, Goose?
Nah, I'm not in a band.
Nah.
I can't get with people in bands though.
Yeah, he kicks it with. Me and Goose have what would you say? We're art enthusiasts. Street art.
Street art enthusiasts. As you're heading to the train station. Wink. All right, rad.
Oh, that's awesome.
Well, fuck. So, you guys did the Fat Mike's party too, right? How was that?
Yes, that was cool, man. It was. I was kind of like hesitant about it because it's weird when people like try to film party scenes, or you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a little
Like,
strange. You got to be on.
yeah, yeah. It's like what's this like? It feels very like forced, and sometimes you get a group of people where there's like people trying to like ham it up for the camera or like be too people or something, so it doesn't feel like a party. But this was, I mean, the way that they had it set up, it was super legit. Everybody that was there was super cool. You know, it was just like a house party. Everybody like clicked up with their little cliques and started getting drunker and drunker until everyone was like mingling with each other. And we got to, I had some more of my friends come down from the South Bay, and we got to do murals and spray paint and Fat Mike's
sick.
tennis court. And yeah, it was just fucking, it was a good time, man. Or this dude Zen that was painting, one of his first shows that he went to was a fishbone show. And he fucking loved fish, and it was cool to like have him come, and then an hour into it, the singer from Fishbone is sitting there next to Zen with a spray can, like doing
That's
a
cool.
Fishbone piece.
Oh, dude, you had to be tripping out, huh?
Yeah, it's like it's super rad because when you to like have my friends back home being kind of like a part of it, because normally we go on tour and you don't really get to share those experiences, you know.
Right.
So it's like special being able to like soak out your buddies and shit like that kind of stuff, you know.
Fuck yeah, dude, that's fucking killer. Had you guys done a live Zoom show or whatever before that, or was that the only one that you've done so far?
No, that was the only one. I think that we did some like an interview type thing for some magazine where me and Mikey played acoustic set.
Mm-hmm.
We only played like 3 songs in my garage and did some spray painting and stuff. But that was the only thing. That was the first like live show, probably the first and only show that we played in 2020.
Well,
Wow.
So then it brings me to the next question: is, are you guys planning on doing a live show for your album release, or are you waiting to go out and play it live for real in front of people, or what's your plan for now?
We already, yeah. We would like to, but like, we already kind of had like a little album release party at Fat Mike's, which was awesome. And I mean, if there was a venue where we could do it or somewhere outdoors, we would love to fucking play a show. There's just not really any like safe spot to kind of do that. And, I mean, as irresponsible as we are, we're not trying to like put other people in that position.
Right.
Totally.
Right.
It's still too soon, man. It's still too soon. Everyone we were talking to is like, oh, we're waiting till like May-ish or something next year, maybe it's summertime.
Oh, you're back.
I'm back. I'm sorry about that.
That's
no
okay.
worries.
So
Cool.
I have a question for you. A couple weeks ago, we were able to interview Trevor from Face to Face, and they're kind of one of my all-time favorite bands. Have you ever fanboyed out on somebody, or is there somebody who if you met them, that you would fanboy out on?
That's a good question.
I mean, I get awkward around other bands anyway. Like, I like, you know what I mean? There's all kinds of fools. I'd probably like, I kind of like got timid and shy and fanboyed out on the singer from the Swinging Utters.
Oh yeah.
Played some shows at Drug Lords down south in the LA area, and we had done sound check, and it was like our first night. And I was sitting at the bar, and it was just like me and him. We were watching some weird ass movie on the bar thing, just drinking a beer. And like I don't know, I was just like super nervous to talk and shit. Like that guy, like brilliant songwriter in my eyes, you know. One of like the best. That and like the dude from Jawbreaker.
Nice.
I had to kind of like leave the room. I was like, oh, dude, this is too trippy right now. Because things get super surreal, you know. Like you have like these bands that you grow up listening to and you idolize when you're a kid.
Right.
And then all of a sudden they're like your peers.
Right, and you're sitting there watching a dumb movie at a bar, just waiting for shit to happen.
Yeah, and I don't know, and then it just gets super fucking weird. You're like, it's just like this is like a simulation or something. I don't know, man. So, yeah. I mean, I would probably fucking the biggest fanboy out probably though. I'd probably like Faint or something if I ever met like Iggy Pop.
Oh
that guy.
shit, good one.
Yeah.
That would be.
You know what I mean?
That's brutal, man. Yeah. How do you even say anything to Iggy Pop? What are you gonna say to Iggy Pop he's never heard before?
Like, you're just gonna sit there and talk to him like it's casual? No.
Right.
He'll outsmart you quickly.
Wow.
Yeah, the only thing that I can accept from Iggy Pop is if you like punch me in the face.
Right.
Well, I
Ask
think,
nicely, I'm sure he'd oblige.
oh
Yeah,
yeah. I'm
for
sure,
sure.
and I'm sure that's not the first time you've been asked that. He's been asked every question ever. Yeah.
Okay, so what's the weirdest thing that somebody's asked you to do?
We got asked by this guy in Santa Cruz whose girlfriend committed suicide,
Oh
and
shit.
she was a Get Dead fan, and he asked us to play her funeral wake.
Jeez.
Oh.
Was like offered like $1,000 to do it, and I was like, I felt bad, but I was like, I can't, man.
That's
I'm sure like you never done the shot for her fucking family, but I'm not trying to fucking be a band called Get Dead.
Right. Right.
I didn't even put that together. That's called Get Dead at the
Oh.
funeral.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That's
Jesus.
that's fucking.
Yeah, dude, like it's I know it seems disrespectful, you know.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I don't even know I'm laughing right now. It's fucking horrible.
Oh shit. Well, Will, you got another question before we let him go? Or?
No, I don't have anything. I just sitting back and listening to one amazing stories I'm sure you have, and I'm just listening to your record, and I'm very happy to be exposed
Yeah,
to Get Dead.
I just have exposed Will to you guys.
Yeah, and I'm very stoked on it.
Super fired
so,
up. And handsome Keith Douglas is a friend of ours, personal friend of ours.
Yeah.
And he played on one of your
Oh,
tracks.
yeah.
Yeah, he's a homie. I'm sure he's super stoked that I'm bringing it up right now.
What's up, Keith? This is Jeff.
Right.
Yeah, but the song that he did for you guys is great too. So like, I mean, even as fantastic as this album is, I would encourage everyone out there listening right now, like, go back and check the other albums out too, because you can just see this progression that you guys are doing, and I can't imagine what's next for you guys. You're breaking all the genres. You're mastering them all to a degree. And,
Definitely, yeah, I agree with you on that one.
it's cool, man. So I can't wait to see what the future holds for Get Dead.
Yeah, man. I think we're gonna come out with like a deep house album.
There you go. Yeah, where's that dubstep album, dude?
Yeah.
Don't fucking tempt me, dude. I like that shit.
Right.
Oh, shit. Well, Sam, thank you very much for
Sam.
joining us today.
Yeah,
We
thank
appreciate it. Fantastic to talk to
Sam,
you.
thank you for your time, and enjoy your, mural sprinting. What?
What?
Mural sprinting?
Mural sprinting.
We're out here in the middle of nowhere, so
All
hopefully
right.
we make it back. But
Peace
thank you
out,
guys so
Goose.
much for taking the time. We appreciate it.
We do
Yeah.
Fun out
too.
there, you guys.
Word. Thanks,
Oh, yeah.
man. We'll talk to you later.
Yeah. Thanks
Hey.
again.
Late.
All right. Well, Jeff, I know it's past the point. We've gone way past all your movie picks and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Way
last-
past the point.
The last that we talked was my suggestion to
Right.
watch little pieces of It since you had
Right,
never
right.
seen it. Did that happen?
Happy to report, I got way into Magic for Humans.
Okay.
Yes!
All right. I
Oh.
figured.
Yay!
Yeah.
Okay.
Will, have you checked this out yet?
No, I have not. Explain one more time. It's a guy on a street corner. saying-
No.
Not quite.
He goes up and does tricks.
Yeah, he's a street performer.
Yeah.
But he goes all over the place.
Yeah.
He also does it in classrooms. He
Oh,
does it
cool.
in people's houses.
Mm-hmm.
Check out the first episode. If you enjoy magic, I think you'll really take to this show. And if not, you're probably, you could have done worse with your 30 minutes.
Yeah.
It's fun. I dig magic.
I thought you would like that a lot.
Yes.
I'm glad that you got
I'm
into it.
so happy that I kept saying that you should watch that.
I could go. Anybody have any ventriloquist recommendations? I'm open.
No.
Not really.
I mean, come on. I mean, you got Jeff Dunham, but
Jeff Dunham.
That doesn't quite do it for me.
Nah.
One more time. Magic for Humans.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
Netflix.
Netflix. Thank you.
What's the little skit that he does? Magic for Karens or
Susan's. We
Susan's.
talked
I
about
know, but I
this.
forget the
Okay.
name. I'm terrible at that.
All right.
I fucking kid. Yeah, it's super funny. He's a
It's
funny guy.
Great
good
to watch
tricks.
as a family. It's very
Yeah.
kind of wholesome in that way. It's not like anything.
AFB.
No, it's not AFE. It's better.
Whoa.
Courtney.
Wow. Wow.
Well.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Poor Alfonso's just taking that heart.
Hey, we watched it last night, did we not?
We did. You really liked it.
I know it was good.
But AFE has such a catalog.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, for sure. I mean, but now you got YouTube, right? So, I cannot believe that somehow Tosh.0 and AFB holding on and are
Because
staying in there.
they curate it.
Oh yeah, they make a compilation of it all.
Because
we don't have to.
Right,
Sorry to
exactly.
interrupt.
It's YouTube for the lazy. Like
Yeah.
me, like I don't want to go look
Yes.
through everything. I just want to see the
You get
funny
some silly dancing in
That's
between.
Right. Oh, what was the one with the kid? What one? It was the little girl. Oh, the lip balm. The dad's like, please don't lick this. And she's like, uh-huh. And he's like, don't lick it. And then he goes to put the lip balm on her, and she licks it immediately.
Her tongue comes out so fast, though, like maybe he won't notice. Blep.
That's funny.
It was fucking hilarious.
blep.
It's wholesome, but it's so fucking silly and
Yeah.
dumb.
Oh goodness, that's funny. Well, anyway, so do we have some more picks?
Well, I don't know. So you didn't watch it at all then?
Have I told you that my friend's dad was on AFE?
No.
No.
Yeah. I
Ooh.
think made it to the final 3.
For what? What was the
need
video?
I will get back to you next week.
Please
Okay,
do.
let's do that. That's a revision.
I did not know that. You held that in for quite some time, Jeff.
I don't think I've thought of it. I just didn't think of AFE to
Way to
call.
keep that secret, fucker.
Wow.
Wow, look at Mr. Secret
Complete
Pants
accident.
over there.
Yeah.
Well, so then no it.
No, Jeff,
Oh,
you
no.
got to let that go.
I just
I
want to
know,
hear.
let
Okay,
it
God, you got to let that go. No.
Let it go.
Fine.
Don't hang on now. It has been recorded. It's saved.
Oh.
But I also watched Dreamscape the other morning.
What's that?
What is that?
Yeah, that's one to probably not watch. But quality, bad 80s.
Oh no.
Did you see the movie The Cell with Jennifer
Of course.
Lopez?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they kind of took from Dreamscape. So if you
Oh.
want the real version of it, go check out the 80s version. It's not bad, but it's not good.
It's got a little lawnmower man in there.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was
I love
before
those movies.
Lawnmower Man.
Isn't that Stephen King?
Yeah. Stephen King's got another new one coming out, The Stand. They're doing a remake, and that looks
Wait,
really
so the
good.
lawnmower man eats
Another
the grass,
remake?
right?
Yeah. What?
The lawnmower man eats the grass with his mouth,
No.
and then he eats a squirrel because it went across.
No.
Remember the lawnmower man?
No, he doesn't need a squirrel, does he?
Yeah,
Okay.
but he's eating the grass himself.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. I feel like you're on a weird one. Do you know what that movie is?
Where am I right now?
I don't know. It was supposed to be like, it's super futuristic, like, computer shit. Like,
Oh no, I'm out of that shit.
Okay, well,
The Night Shift, short story of Stephen King, The Lawnmower Man.
it was a short
It was
story.
like virtual reality.
It was like when it was first
Way
started.
before it, though.
Yeah, like people were like, oh, it's all cubes and weird. Yeah. I don't know.
Wait, so The Stand is being remade again? Is this like the 3rd or 4th round?
I think it's the second time. As far as I know, the only time they did
this
it
is at
made
least
for
3.
It was a made for I know like made for TV one like 88 or 89. And then as far as I know, it's this remake right now. It's got Whoopi Goldberg. She's like the witch or whatever you want to call her thing.
There was another remake in maybe the late 90s.
Really?
Yep.
I missed it. It must have been that good.
Not bad. It was actually better than the original.
Really?
Yeah, the original was bad.
The original was real cheesy. The God's hand or whatever at the end.
Yeah.
It was so fucking cheesy.
Well,
Remember-
This was a
spoiler.
better version. The the show Coach.
Yeah?
So the big assistant coach, the blonde dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dick Van
He's
Dyke,
in it.
not Dick Van Dyke, his brother.
He's in the remake.
Jerry
He's
Van Dyke.
he's John Coffey.
Nice.
But that's
I
not,
did see
that's
it then.
not the big
It
blonde
feels
guy.
that feels right.
Yeah.
You're right. The big cup. That guy.
Yeah.
Okay, I was talking about Jerry Van Dyke.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I'm kind of fired up on it. I'm gonna watch it.
So
I'm
then,
dumb.
what are you? What's your next watching thing, Jeb?
Me?
No, I meant Jeff.
Yo, you want to ask me? I got all kinds of
No,
stuff.
I know.
I'm open to suggestions.
I suggest you watch it.
No.
Okay, I'll write that down.
I mean, I don't know. Halloween's over, but you can maybe check it out. Or maybe, actually, check out the Solvang Christmas movie.
Yes.
Since it came out today.
So lame.
And you can report it back in next week.
Where would I find this?
I think it's Hallmark
on
Channel.
Hallmark Channel. It's coming out today. It's so lame. Stacy has it recorded right now.
Oh, really? You guys
What's
are going to
it
go home,
called?
make some hot coffee? And
A
Hot coffee? How about some cocoa?
A
Yeah, that's
very
what I meant.
something Christmas. I'll have to find it.
Okay, I think you all sent me, or somebody sent.
It's in our text. It's in our
trailer
group.
around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
all right. Well,
Any other suggestions?
I feel like I just
Not-
watched something really good. Or didn't I guess the
I haven't seen anything good. I've been sitting around on the couch all week.
No, the HBO thing that we just watched, the Hall of Fame. I thought that was really good.
Well, Hall of Fame was good. Yeah,
The
it's
Rock
worth
and
a
Roll
watch.
Hall of
It
Fame.
was better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
I got to say that.
Thanks.
Yeah, but all right. Well, let's all do a little homework and we should maybe watch something together soon.
Ooh.
Well, not like together, but like
Movie night.
we could do a movie night.
Oh, Jeff, I thought of something. Okay, so did you watch Mariachi and the Bronx's live stream over
No.
Halloween? Okay, that was good. It's gone now. But
It's too bad.
no. Face to face.
I wasn't aware of it.
Oh, dang it. You need to follow. Well, you're not on social media. Face to Face is doing a 3-night one, 3 different albums, same type
Oh,
of name.
nice.
So that's something to watch.
Wow, that's cool.
That'll be nice.
When is that? When are they doing that?
I don't know.
I did watch Pussifer.
What?
What is that?
Maynard Keenan from Tool.
Oh,
Okay. All right.
He has a side project called The Perfect Circle.
Yeah.
Then his artistic, that's Pussifer.
Mm.
And very cool. They recorded it. They were doing an album release on Halloween.
Okay.
So, but they did a really, there's this cool outdoor little Greekish theater type in Arizona outside of Sedona. So the place itself is super awesome, but they had all the lights and everything. It was good. I didn't love it, but if I was seeing it live, I'm sure it would have been awesome.
Wait, is it like in a Tool vein of music?
No,
No.
no,
Just weird noises and
no. I mean, a little bit more poppy. but,
really.
I mean,
That's not what I
compared
would.
to Tool.
Oh.
But I'll send you a couple songs from their previous one that was just like the last tour I saw at a real small club, probably top 5 show.
Wow.
Wow.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Pussifer. Cool. All right. Well, everyone go out there and check that out too.
All right, Pussifer, I am doing that.
And I just figured the dates, November 27th through the 29th.
There you go.
Okay, so Thanksgiving weekend.
Thanksgiving weekend.
Mhm.
Cool. All right. Well, I guess we should get in some closing thoughts and get the fuck out of here. It's been a long Sunday,
It's been a
Yeah.
long Sunday.
right?
It has.
It's been nice to see you guys, though.
No,
been.
you're lying.
No, it's nice when all 4 of us are together, and it feels real nice. No interruptions, no extra guests.
Yeah.
Just,
But
just
having
us
having guests,
chatting.
having guests is fun. It's just we're just learning that every now and again it's nice to just be us.
That's right. And then what did you guys think about the intro line, the tagline today?
Oh, I didn't notice it.
Yeah, I just cut some parts out. You know,
Okay.
You said you were
I got a
gonna-
little boned up.
did you?
A little. So,
Well,
Good
I don't know. Maybe it could still use some work, but yeah, I think we'll get there.
All right.
could you mix part of Will's quote into the opening?
Which one of them?
Well,
We're both
Oh.
okay. So welcome to Sounds Like Nonsense podcast, everyone.
right. Got it.
What we're gonna do each week is we're gonna be hard and core,
Oh God.
and here's some
Jesus.
fucking new music.
I don't believe I said that.
You
That-
did.
that
I was
would-
thinking about the Santa Claus quote. That's the really.
That's the genius
Before
one.
before we close out, Will does owe one draw from the container.
Yes. Where is
Oh,
it?
let's do it.
Oh,
All right,
you
let me do
son
that.
of a bitch.
Oh fuck! I totally forgot.
God
Yes,
damn it.
I love it. I love it.
God damn it.
Now he's gonna see the hiding spot.
Where's the hiding
Oh,
spot?
it's so secret.
You have to hide it from him.
Yes.
Oh God.
He'll read them all.
No, I won't read them all.
Yes, you will.
Oh goodness. Okay. By the way, when I said I was looking older than I am, I meant like I'm
Okay.
aging like wine.
It's okay. It's fine.
Oh.
Just
It-
read.
All right.
There was a tone. There was
There
a
was
tone.
a tone.
There was a
It
tone.
was a tone.
Here we go. What? I'm good at puzzles. No fucking way am I good at puzzles.
Yeah, you are.
What? No, I'm not. And by the way, who monitors that and goes, hey, Will's good at puzzles. Look at him. I mean,
Oh, that's one of mine.
yeah, I'm good at puzzles.
That's when we were at Shasta, and me and you like snuck away to go like pay out or whatever.
Yeah.
And then we just sat in the air conditioning because it was super hot, and then
Right.
we had a beer and did a puzzle while everyone cleaned up.
You're
Secret
sick.
time. That was a confession.
That was, but I don't understand.
Oh, that was so mean. You guys were taking forever.
Hey,
Well-
it was hot, and we
No.
had to walk up the hill,
I
and we deserved a cold beverage.
And I also did collide half that boat into the side of the mountain. So I think I can do a little puzzles. By the way, I just can't believe that you were, I don't remember playing puzzles with you, but I thank you very much. And you know what? Right back at you. You're good at playing puzzles too, my friend.
Nice.
Yeah,
Oh,
so.
oh, speaking of puzzles, Jeff, the movie about chess or the series about chess,
Queen's
The
Gambit.
Queen's Gambit. Did you watch that yet?
No,
That's a good one.
I've heard that.
Yeah, it's fucking. They make chess interesting.
It's
super
crazy.
weird. But anyways, that's plenty of stuff that we gotta get to and,
Oh, sorry.
and listen to. So let's do our closing thoughts.
Oh God!
All right, so some closing thoughts.
I thought that was a great interview.
That was a great interview.
Yeah.
So.
Super
That
cool
album
guy.
is so fun. I'm really glad that Joaquin, a mutual friend of ours, we were just having a barbecue. No, it wasn't even a barbecue. We made chicken and dumplings.
Right,
Yeah, we
right.
did.
We're sitting
We
around
made
the fire.
comfort food.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm
you're-
from the South.
You were
right?
breaking bread.
Yeah, and
Yes.
And then I was like, check this album out. This is like, I would think I was talking to Dr. Allen, like, you got to see this album or listen to this album. It's my favorite one of the year so far. Start playing it. Joaquin and his girlfriend were like, oh, this is Get Dead, huh?
Yeah.
We're buddies with them. Called Sam right then.
Wow.
Or like right there, and then we're like, dude, we're at a dinner, and these guys are playing your album right now,
Wow.
the new album,
How
and
cool.
so that's kind of how that came to be, and just really awesome guys. And I know that I don't know that Jeff or Will that you know, like the way they got on Fat was by dosing Fat Mike with acid.
Oh, I
I
did
don't
not
think
know
that
that.
was the
Not,
way.
maybe
know
not the
that.
way,
Yeah,
but like
but that
if
was
you
the
go and
first
look at the
experience.
what is it, Fat Wreck 25 years or whatever that documentary. It's all Fat Mike talks about it. But they were just he was like, how ballsy, how fucking you gotta have some real fucking to be like. We finally have a chance to get it signed or what? I don't know. I'm saying finally.
Right.
I don't know.
Right.
We're gonna get signed to Fat Wreck. Let's dose the guy.
Right,
That
right.
is fucking crazy. And then they're just regular dudes. They work construction or
Yeah.
whatever. Painting trains, all that stuff.
Teachers.
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 Yeah.
Yeah,
It's really cool.
it's awesome, man. I love fucking punk rock so much, man. This is we're infiltrating.
I have to admit,
We're all over you, America.
I like
We're
music.
teaching your kids.
I like music, and I think it's very amazing that we're, I come from a different background. You guys come from a different background,
Yeah.
and it's just really amazing that I'm happy about this podcast is that we are infiltrating people in the sense of talking to them and getting to know people and what they're like.
Yeah.
And that makes me very happy. Did I use the word infiltrate wrong?
I think maybe what you're trying to like humanize. I hope that
Humanize.
we're humanizing these guys, like
Yeah.
because they are just friends. They're people. They're
Yes,
just
exactly.
we make chicken and dumplings for these people.
Right,
Like
exactly.
with everyone. Right now we're exploiting it because everyone has to be on lockdown. They can't do anything, so they have to talk to us.
Sure,
No, they don't
sure.
have to talk to us.
I know, but
The other thing that's interesting is Jeb and I were talking about this is like when we first started this podcast, it wasn't going to be like an interview thing. It just
not what I
naturally happened. We just wanted to talk to each other, do something during the pandemic, and listen to music.
Yeah.
So it's
I think
really
it's
cool.
important.
I think it's rad that we are starting to, kind of have the interview thing be a solid piece because it is cool to talk to them. And like the life lesson from the road
Yes.
was different. Like, everyone's it's on the similar vein, but it was different.
But it
Cool.
still came down to almost don't be a dick
No, I know, but he was
Yeah.
like, and if you are
Are
a
a
dick,
dick
recognize
and
it.
apologize.
that
Yeah.
was the genius point of that,
Right.
right,
That's
Jeff?
the big thing. Well, we're just getting the opportunity to listen to music, kind of share our thoughts on it, and then talk to really creative people
Yes.
who've had certain levels of success, and they're just sharing what they've learned. They're good, they're bad, they're funny, they're failures. So it's great. It's fun.
It's
I
fun.
agree.
I enjoy it, man. I love one of my favorite parts about this, and this is something that the public doesn't get to do, but like I get to listen to the submissions.
Yeah.
Right? Just there's so
Yes.
many submissions, and then I have days where I just go through and I just listen. And we only pick one song from each band, right? But like I will listen to every song in the album,
Right.
and then and
right,
then
right. Uh-huh.
Go
ahead.
Stop it.
What? Go ahead.
No, yeah. So, but like you listen to so many songs, and like it's a blur at this point.
Yeah,
And my Spotify algorithm is all over the place because I have all this new music in there all the time.
And I hope that that's what's happening for you guys too, is that you're listening to new music that you would have never heard of before. That's really what the tagline, why you said that, is because it's just something new. And it's just, for me, it's really cool because, you know, life is hard. Like, even with all of the election, everything like that, like, it's a hard thing. There are a lot of people going through really tough times. And so it's really important to take some time for self-care, for getting together with friends, and to laugh. You know, remember that, you know, it's still a life. You still have to make a life for yourself and to have some fun.
That's right. And one thing that everyone needs to keep in mind, seriously, is that tomatoes don't go on burgers. It's weird. No one likes it. Put it on the side. It should be on the side. Tomatoes on their own, delicious. Tomatoes on a burger, no good. And with that, I say we end.
Yeah.
With that, I say we end. You definitely.
There you go.
You definitely wanted us to get off.
Retraction next week.
Yeah.
What? Would you eat tomato on your burger?
Oh, we're not getting into this.
No.
Not at all.
You
don't eat them at
don't.
all.
You don't fucking do that, do you? Because it's fucking.
Not on my
nasty.
burger, not on the side. I don't eat tomatoes.
Oh, not at all.
Oh, come on.
Why?
I don't eat burgers.
You eat
The,
you eat
the
boogers
skin-
and burgers.
Turkey burgers.
The skin of a tomato is too close to that of human flesh, and I don't want it to unlock something in my head.
What?
Oh my God! And with that,
Wow.
I bid you adieu.
That was very
Is that French?
good.
I don't know.
Yes, I think it is.
Well, it's so good to hang out with you guys. Finally, it feels like it's been forever.
It does, yeah.
We had some awesome music this week. Who do we have, Courtney?
We had Neeviem with their Indifferent song, Doc Rotten, Better Days, and Get Dead, Disruption.
That's fucking right. And picking the Get Dead song, like I said, is not the hardest thing I've ever done, but it was hard to pick out of that new album. Whatever you got, whatever you
listen.
want, they've got it.
Yeah, go listen.
Yeah, no,
Yep.
they're amazing. They were great.
Also, we just want to remind you that giving us a rating on the podcast wherever you're listening will help us a lot. Share with a friend if you like it. And go ahead and give us a like on Facebook, all the socials, because then you'll get updates.
All right, real quick, Jeff, anything you'd like to say?
Have a great week. Great to be back, spending some time with y'all.
Oh, kiss fault. Will.
Glad you guys went out and voted.
Yeah,
Please,
lots of people. Record number.
Record
Absolutely.
number.
I got to keep telling you this real quick, but for my Thanksgiving, please go ahead and donate anything you can to thrift stores because that is truly our Thanksgiving.
And
to
your
you.
local food banks.
Yes.
And your local food banks. That's
Thank
really
you.
important.
See you next week.
All right, well, Courtney, you are out of time, so I will just talk to you about what we're going to do next week later this week.
Bye.
Okay, bye, everybody.
Bye.
And I'm going to say,
Deuces.